Okay, here I go. Alright, I was not originally going to stream the coloring process for this one, but, lots of people asked me to do that during the chat, yesterday. Hello everybody, back again. I'm trying to finish my picture, and everybody said they wanted to watch me color it, so that's gonna be happening. However, this time, I do not have 5 hours to work on it. I only have, I think it's less than 3 hours, so I'm gonna have to, really move it in terms of getting the thing colored. So, because if I don't finish, while I'm in the live stream, I don't know if I'll get to finish where you guys can see it. Really quick, while the, early squad files in, I need to tweet about this so everybody can figure out what's going on. One second. There we go. And, tweet, I think? That's the... Oh. Let me see. Alright, I think that's working. Sweet. Okay, hi everybody! I'm gonna see how much of this picture I can actually color in the live stream. I don't have that much time. But let me see. Really quick, I'm gonna say some hellos to the early squad here, and then I need to get rolling. I'm pretty sure like most people are like at work or school or something, even though school's almost out. So, oh boy. Okay, hello to the early squad consisting of... Wait, maybe I should wait like a minute because people are like popping in still. Okay, I'm gonna wait, but hello in general to the early squad. I have a lot of coloring I need to do. Hello everybody, hello. I'm gonna... Oh, congratulations to those of you who just finished school. That's fantastic. Or you're out of school for the summer. That's good. But everybody's still kind of filing in, so I'm gonna say my round of hellos in a little bit. So in the meantime, I need to get started. Because I don't have a whole lot of time. Like, I've got kind of a... I don't know, like I have to stop at 1 o'clock, because then I got places to go. People to see. Yeah. So that's gonna be a thing. Alright. And we're listening to Sonic and the Black Knight at the moment. But I think probably most of you guys would have recognized it. This is kind of a iconic song. Alright. It's begun. Alright, I'm not sure how much I'll get to chat today because I need to do the coloring and I wanted to get as much done today as I can because it's already... I was just noticing it's like, where in the world is the month of June going? It's already 7 days in. I'm like, oh my gosh, this t-shirt design will only be available for like June, July, and like August and maybe September of this year, so you know, I gotta finish it up, so, you know, it'll be in time for the summer. I should have done it, like, last month. But I wanted to do the vote thing first to see, what everybody wanted to see on the shirt. I'm gonna have to do touch-ups afterwards. There we go. Let's see. I think... Like, if I focus, I can probably color them, like, at a pretty good pace, but you guys know me, I get distracted when I try to art, when I've got, like, the stream going. I am, of course, faster when I'm not streaming, but it's fun to, like, show everyone the process. And again, by popular request, I decided to do the, color stream also, since, I wasn't going to originally. Like, I just was gonna do the line art. But I had lots of people ask for it, so here we are! Oh, by the way, everybody, thank you for all of the Sonic, like, the summer-themed Sonic artwork you sent me yesterday. Everything was very cute, thank you, and also I loved #BoxBuddies also. There was a lot of, cute and interesting artwork. produced between the two, so that was exciting. Let's see. I got, like, the ones that are sent to me on Twitter, I'm able to just, like, retweet right away. But the ones on, like, Tumblr, I saw them, which is cool. But the problem with, like, the way Tumblr sends artwork is, like, if I reblog it, it looks like... It doesn't make it obvious enough that somebody else gave it to me, and it makes it look like I made it, and I've always felt weird about, like, that on Tumblr, so... I think maybe, like, I have an idea. Like, I might try for the, speed drawing. Like, you guys saw I put out, like, a speed drawing video of my first live stream when I was just coloring Sonic. Hey, you can't sing on the stream. I can't think. No, Night of the Wind, go away. There we go. I was gonna say, I think I'll do another speed drawing video of this design, like, this design I'm working on. And then maybe I can put, like, the, Sonic Summer and, like, maybe the Box Buddies, like, fan art in there, instead of the dancing people in the corner. Oh my goodness, this music is stressful. This must be the opening section when Sonic's just trying to eat his chili dogs and he gets in trouble. Ah, alright. ChowFan141 asked, why not Night of the Wind? I'm nervous about using songs from the games because I get in trouble whenever I use things that have, like, lyrics in them, so... And also, Platy's not here at the moment for me to ask her if this is, like, a generally safer game or not. So I don't, I do not know. I see lots of burgers in the chat, by the way. Alright, when this music calms down a little bit, I'll start saying some hellos, because I think I gave everybody, like, a good chunk of time to come in. Because at first, I was about to start reading it when there was, like, 45 of you guys, but then, like, there was a surge of other people coming in. I was like, okay, wait. I should wait a second. What is this? Into the story of King Arthur. This sounds a little foreboding to be saying, like, my hellos, but I'm gonna do the thing, because it's been a few minutes now. It's been 7 minutes, so I think it's safe enough. Alright. Hello, 7 minutes into the stream squad. That's, Amariation, Amy Forhip, Anthony Irvin, Ashley the Hedgehog, Bendy the Pokemaster, Box the Hedgehog, Catherine Anderson, ChowFan141, Code Ethos, Corina Sanchez, I think CC's Imagination just jumped in here, Corvinius Killerblade, whew, that's quite a name, Data Not Found, Deku Boy Mapping, Error Sans, Frisk the Fallen, Doritos for Life, Phoenixarian Gamer, Gabriel Andrada, Garrett Ducker, Giselle Cisneros. Yes, this is very dramatic music for just saying hello to everybody. Golden Marcus, Jerion Pole, Journey of Shadows, Keely the Hedgehog, Kitten 2004, well, it's, well, Halo the Wolf just walked in, and this name I think is Kitten 200014. It would be weird if it was 2014, like, because there's more zeros actually, so that would be a mispronunciation. Anyway, Little Paul, LPS Starla, oh boy, that name just, escaped wherever that one went. Hang on, where did LPS Starla go? I think maybe they left the chat or something, so, because that name just disappeared. Alright, anyway, Little Paul, Lucky Chaos, Lucy Atkinson, Mephilis 2099, Music Girl, Nazcraft, Ninjamon Coddle, Nitro K, Omega Fan 101, Pokey in My Pocket, Killin Crusader, Raiden Martinez, Red Knight Enterprises, Rick Heckmans, Ruby the Cat Editor, Samantha Powell, Santa the Suncat, Screwball and Fluttershy, Serenity Spaz Queen, Shadow Darkrai, Silver is Underrated, Snowy Miku 65, Sonic Freddy, Sonic the Nintendo 7264, Sonic Tron 27, Sonic Fanboy 114, Sonic Speeder 77, Sylvia Ravenwolf, Tanya Carlin, the DJ, the Shadoosh Fanlover 123, who I believe was the first person who popped into the chat, hello, This Tottenham fan 11, Tiny Lizzie, Ultra Magnus, Vane Ray. Alright, just a few more. Wade the Awesome, Yad the Hedgehog, and Zora the Dark Hedgehog. There's now 92 of you guys. I'm sure some people walked in when I was in the middle of the list, so I probably missed some folks, but hi everybody! Hello, and yes, this one is Misty Lake, I believe. Okay, back to coloring. Hello everybody, this is KN from Sonic Song 182. We're 10 minutes into the stream and you already know who I am. I'm here by myself at the moment, I don't have any of my team in the chat. And I am trying my best to color this quickly, but well. I want to color it well. Probably after the stream, I'll need to do some touch-ups to make it look, you know, as good as it should. I'll like add shadows and oh my gosh, I just slapped some blue onto Silver's face. Blue slap! I'm sorry, Silver. Okay, it's time for some legs. SonicTron27 asked, what are you going to be doing for summer besides work? Work! I guess I do include the Sonic Song 182 channel as work as well, like, even though it doesn't really, you know, I need to get a regular job, like, later, you know, just to make ends meet. I've got bills to pay, and I really don't make much from my little part-time job or from the channel. Maybe someday I will, but I don't right now. I've got, like, some neat conventions to go to during the summer, and that counts as Sonic Song 182 work, technically. But that'll be a good time because, you know, I get to hang out with some friends and meet some people. I don't really know how many people who know of me are going to the Sonic Revolution convention, but it's alright because I know, like, Steve there. Steve's going to be there from Belena Productions, and, like, I'm bringing some of my staff with me. Like, including Platinum Speed, and, I've gotten to talk to some of the people who are going on Twitter and, like, Emu, and so I'm looking forward to meeting some of them as well. Goodness, that music was... This is not a very calm soundtrack so far. It's easier for me to color when it's a little bit mellower. That's, stressful. Let's see. Also need to turn that off to check the colors. Okay. But yeah, that'll be a good time. That's mostly, it's just, work of various capacities for the summer. Yeah, that's basically it. At least the Sonic Song 182 stuff is the fun part of the work. But, yeah. Oh, I think this is like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm starting to get distracted because I'm trying to color. Lucky Chaos said, my birthday is coming up. Hopefully I can get the shirt. Oh, that would be cool. As a birthday gift. Summer birthday then, I'm assuming. Very nice. Early happy birthday. Brims asked, what inspired you to do, Ask the Sonic Heroes? I believe I have told you guys the story before, but of course not everybody is in every chat, so they don't always get to hear how they came up. Well, basically what happened was, because I was already making my plushie movies, and I had a full voice acting cast for those films, like, because I had them already, I wanted to put everybody to some good use. And the thing was, one of our plushie movies we made called Be My Valentine or Else, we had a voting video where I asked everybody who they wanted the two main characters for the Be My Valentine or Else plushie movie to be. So I did a voting video on that. And I think it was about 303 people who responded. Like, you know, we were a smaller channel back in the day, but I thought that was so much fun to do something that had the audience interaction involved, you know, because, you know, it was cool that anybody voted at all, and it was just a lot of fun. And so, well, I had this whole team of voice actors already from doing the films, and I wanted to do something else. My gosh, music, calm yourself. I wanted to do another thing with audience interaction, and so what came to mind was doing an improvised show called Ask the Sonic Heroes. Because then the audience could ask questions to the voice acting cast who would be in character as the Sonic Heroes. And that's where the idea came from. And we've been doing it ever since. Santa the Suncat said, "How are you today? Are you ready for Sonic Revolution? I still wish I could go." I'm doing lovely. I have my breakfast over here, which I need to try to remember to actually eat, because I have my hands full, so I sometimes forget to eat my food when it's just sitting there lonely, wanting to be eaten. And as for Revolution, I'm still getting ready. I've been working on making the shirt design for the summer, and in the meantime, like, I made some button designs and little things like that to bring with me to the convention, so I can sell some, but also I have a really cool free button to just give out to people who would like one when they see me at the convention, as long as I have, like, enough. I don't know if I've got very many, but my staff's been working on putting, like, the buttons and things together while I've been doing design stuff, so we're still getting ready, still doing lots of stuff, but doing good. Red Knight Enterprises said, "Wow, those shoes are huge, or large, large. If you mean my Sonic and having gigantic shoes, yes. I like giving the characters like extra big feet, like just these huge shoes." But, like, I'm not that consistent of an artist. Like, Amy doesn't have, like, huge shoes because, like, she's wearing more, like, you know, beach flip-flop type shoes. But Shadow's got some big old shoes over here. Silver's I didn't draw big enough. And then Blaze has got those little, like, beach sandal things. And Tails' feet are kind of backward in perspective, so they're a little smaller. Rick Heckman said, "Well, I like your video." Thank you. I'm not sure which one you mean, but I'm glad that you like it. Oh my gosh. Well, I saw that the Shadoosh Fanlover123 was asking if Shadow got a girlfriend, who would it be in your opinion? I kind of dodge these kinds of questions a lot because I've said this a lot, but, like, I would like to chat about like pairings and stuff, because I think you know, I love romantic subplots. I think they're cute and they're fun, you know, as long as they're not like the main point of the story, because I like it to be like an adventure story that also has some romance in it. But, so I like talking about that kind of stuff, but the problem is that, unfortunately, in the Sonic fandom, people are so defensive over their favorites that, they get, like, if I talk about it, they get mad. And I'm like, I don't want anyone to be mad at me, I just want to have a fun conversation. I'm one of the kinds of, people who can see just about any ship working out as long as I've got some time to think about. Like, you know how it would work? Like, Shadow's most popular pairings, I guess, are like him and Rouge and... Oh, oh gosh, where am I? Am I good? Am I good? Why, computer? Oh my gosh, go away. What is this? Am I back, you guys? Hi! Oh boy, okay. Oh my gosh. Alright, so, well, that's something else. The Shadoosh Fanlover123 said, "Sorry, XD face. It's okay." Just about anything will, set my poor computer off, and, it's just, we talked about this yesterday, too. Like, my computer is, like, pretty old and pretty messed up. Like, I'm not sure if I lost much coloring just now. Because when my computer just now did like a crazy flickering thing, and then Photoshop exploded, and you saw that it affected the whole computer because it killed the stream for a second too. So, that's the computer that I'm working on, unfortunately. This is the same computer that I had years ago before the hiatus that, like, kept destroying the Team Babylon episode. I had to make that episode 3 times before I could put it out. It was terrible. Okay, Sonic Summer, let's pull this back up. How much did I lose? Alright, good. I didn't lose much. I've got the autosave set to, like, once every, like, couple of minutes because I'm paranoid. You guys just saw why, like, again. I need to make a compilation of the kind of computer issues I have, but usually I can't get my phone out fast enough to catch the horrifying glitches that happen. Exile the Jedi said, get a new computer. I wish I could. I can't afford one. This is the... Andrea Guinto said, get a new computer, here's some money, and sent me a bunch of money emojis. Yay! Thank you! But yeah, I can't, I am not in a position in my life where I can afford to get new equipment. It was, lucky that I was able to get enough money together to invest in getting a laptop, actually. That's why I've been able to edit, because actually this computer I'm drawing on, I can't even edit on this thing anymore because of the computer glitches. They were eating my work. Again. I've had this computer for a pretty long time now, and it's kind of messed up. But anyway, I didn't actually get to finish talking about the Shadoosh fan lovers question. I can't remember who, off the top of my head, like, who Shadow's most popular ships are. It's usually, like, him and Rouge, isn't it? The most popular one, or, like, him and Maria. I can see, like, both working out. Or, like, you know, heck, even, I think one of the other ships that are pretty popular for him is, like, him and Sonic. I can see, like, literally any ship, or just about any ship. Like, I can see things working out, like, because they can go in just about any direction, really. It's just, you know, if you have a good story crafted behind, like, you know, their, like, a certain character combo's relationship, then, you know, that's cool. So I don't know who I would put him with myself. I mean, I think personally, like, my favorite for Shadow is just him being single. I like the idea best of Shadow not, like, having a significant other, but he's single and has his close friends that he resists calling his friends. But for everybody who likes to put him with Rouge, I can see that pairing working out because they are, like, you know, they have a certain level of trust among them, which is awesome. And then I can also see how he's paired up with Maria. So, oh yeah, somebody just reminded me about Shadow and Amy. There we go, I knew I was missing one. I'm sorry. I can also see him, like, working out well with Amy because, like, Shadow and Maria and Shadow and Amy have the same kind of pairing style, I think, because he seems to, like, he seems to have had a lot of scenes with Amy in the games where he took it a little easier on her, or things that she said, like, helped him out and stuff, or, like, reminded him of things that were important. So I can see just about anything. I think, like, any pairing with him is cute. But my favorite is single Shadow. Oh, Nitro K said, I've never seen Shadow and Blaze, though. Huh. Alright, yeah, I think, Shadow and Blaze, that would be fine, too. Because they're both, like, mellow characters. And, like, you know, they probably wouldn't annoy each other very much. Like, I can see them getting along pretty well. Oh, you know, I've also seen a lot of, Shadow and Silver artwork. I think a lot of the artwork I've seen is very cute, and I think even that, somebody who likes the idea of it could make, like, a good case for it. Because of the way, like, my series works, though, I can't see that ever happening. Because Shadow was so grumpy with Silver all the time. But in the games, Shadow wasn't grumpy at Silver. Like, not that I saw, like, anything beyond Shadow's, like, regular grump mode. It's just, you know, he and Silver were having a fight, so he chaos controlled and kicked him in the head. But then after that point, they just worked together. My Stuff 789 said, Shadow seems to take it easy on more sensitive characters in the games, except for kicking Silver that one time in Sonic 06. Well, Silver was not, you know, just walking around minding his own business, being cute or anything. He was making trouble in Sonic 06, and so Shadow just, like, had to handle him. And then afterwards, when Silver wasn't being a troublemaker, they worked together, and they figured some stuff out about the past and Mephiles and stuff. Oh yeah, another one. For everybody who likes to ship Shadow with their OCs, that's totally cool with me too. Everybody can, like, do what they want. I'm not sure why people take it so seriously. Like, you know, I'm hoping that, what I was just saying, like, serves as a good example and all, but, like, I like just, you know, talking about shipping stuff and how any combination can be possible. And so it's hard for me to understand why there are other people who say they, like, you know, it's okay to not like a ship. Yes, totally fine. But some people get, like, mad about it and, like, you know, they're like, oh, you ship such and such, you ship these two characters, you're a bad person and I hate you. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Calm down. You know, again, I think it's totally fine if somebody doesn't like a ship for whatever reason, because it's all pretty subjective, and, like, Sega, I don't think has put out any, like, official ones. And I like to speculate a lot on different ships and things like that, like, even if there's no actual evidence or the characters haven't even met in the shows or the game, so that's fine. But, you know, I think everybody should be able to, like, express their opinion about it and not have people, like, turn around and be like, I hate you for having this opinion. You can be like, I disagree with those ships, or I personally, those are not my favorite ships, or I don't like that one in particular, but thanks for chatting with me about it. Like, that's totally cool. It's nice to be able, I think, to just, like, talk to each other about stuff that we enjoy without getting, like, emotional about it. Because, you know, you guys can tell I like talking about that kind of thing, but it worries me to talk about it in public conversations, because, like, you know, some people are really sensitive about it. I don't know why, but they are. So there we go. Oh, Musical Sushi, she is, oh wait. I just saw Musical Sushi in the chat, I was like, hi Sushi! But her actual comment in the chat is, I'm being sneaky, so sorry Sushi. Actually, Sushi, I'm meeting up with her a little bit later today because she actually has a break. We haven't gotten to hang out in a while. Woo! So, like, I think it was, what is it? It's 10:50 right now, around 1 o'clock. We were gonna hang out and also do some stuff while we can. Oh, gosh. Alright, any less shipping involved questions so we don't talk about that for too long? Because that's what exploded the stream before. I just felt like I needed to actually answer that question because it cut me off beforehand. Zonic the Night Guard said, do you have any more ideas for the Sonic Hero singing episodes? Because the Knuckles one was awesome. I suggest Blaze singing Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. I may have another one in the works. I'm a little concerned about... I wanted to do lots of Disney songs, but now I'm kind of worried because I actually did get in trouble for doing the Moana song with Knuckles. I don't want to get in trouble. Like, we used an unofficial instrumental and everything, and I still got in trouble for making that, so... I'm a little concerned. I think if I was gonna have somebody sing Part of Your World, that seems like a song that's in, Amy's octave. Or, like, that would be easier for Amy to sing than it would be for Blaze to sing. For Blaze, I've gotten the, requests a couple times for... I think people wanted her to sing Let It Go from Frozen. I'm not sure if I can hit Elsa's notes with Blaze's voice, because to sound like Blaze, she has to be quieter, and Elsa has humongous, gigantic singing parts. Like, I don't know if I could sound like Blaze and be singing quite that robustly. Samuel the Hedgehog said, I will buy this t-shirt. Oh, fantastic. For those of you who would like the shirt and are able to get it, that would be really cool if you could. It's going to be available on Teespring once it's ready to go. I think I'm gonna need to ask Musical Sushi for help on the composition of this piece and the text, because she's a better artist than I am, like, first, in general. She's a fabulous artist. I love her work. Like, she draws lots of, like, she does some Sonic stuff for the channel, but she mostly does her own original work or stuff based on the stories we've been working on. But she's better at, like, composition and text, so I don't know, like, I placed the characters the best I could here, and she might have some suggestions about how to adjust where things are so that it, like, looks a little bit better, because I do want to make it, like, the best that it can be. And, you know, for those of you who can't get the shirt or would rather not, well, we get a nice live stream, and later I'll put like a speed draw video together, so it'll be an art experience instead. Yay! I like this song. Alright, let's see. Lightning Striker asked, how do you make these images? I draw them. The program I'm using is called Photoshop. Amy, no. I didn't start out on Photoshop, though, because this program was expensive. I had, for years, I worked on, like, a much cheaper program, and then I upgraded to Photoshop, but I draw in Photoshop, and, well, then I color it. I do have a drawing tablet that this thing is pretty glitchy and messed up too compared to what it's supposed to be able to do, and it's like a behemoth. It's huge, and I can't move it or mess with the wiring or it stops working. Like, it's really finicky. Just like the main computer itself, like, this tablet is kind of dangerous to do anything with. However, at the same time, I feel very fortunate to have this this tablet. It's a Cintiq, which means you can draw directly on the screen, except mine's, because it's so messed up, like, it actually doesn't show the art on the screen anymore, and that was kind of the point of it being a Cintiq. But it's still, like, I can still draw very well on it just by looking up at my monitor screen, and I was lucky to get this thing. Like, it was a friend's, and it belonged to a friend of mine, and she was selling it. Really quick, let me fit. A friend of mine was selling it, and so I bought it from her used at a discount. I could never have afforded, like, this if I had just, like, bought it new. Also, Sushi just said she sent me a message about when she's dropping by. Oh. Let me go look at that. Oh! Sushi is, coming a lot earlier than I thought. I thought you were coming at 1 o'clock. Well, I was gonna be streaming until 1 o'clock. Shoot on over, come on over, that'll be great. You can just, I still do need to color for everybody, but yeah, come over, Sushi. That'll be great. Also, really quick, that was from James McIlwee, said, wow, this is for Sonic Summer? Yes it is. I'm trying to make this, I started this design yesterday. I wanted to make a Sonic Summer 2017 t-shirt because, well, it sounded like a fun idea, and everybody voted on the characters they wanted to see on the shirt, in that voting video we did recently, and so the audience picked these characters, and, this is the artwork for it so far, but I'm trying to get it colored because I want to make it available, like, before June is over. Like, if I could do it, like, in the next, like, week or so, that would be excellent, because I'm only, you know, because it's a summer shirt for 2017 specifically, like, I think, like, it wouldn't make sense to have it, like, just around in general. Like, it's relevant to these, like, the summer months here, and it's already summer, so I need to, like, hurry and finish this up. Oh, Lauren Leave said, hello, this is my first stream for you. Hello, welcome to your first Sonic Song stream. We are glad to have you. Alright. Let me color this leg here. Oh wow, it's already been half an hour and I haven't even finished drawing, like, coloring Sonic. YOLO Crash 26 said, "Can I buy the shirt now?" It's not done yet. It would be only like half finished. Oh, but soon I'll definitely let you guys know when the design is ready, because that'll be fun. Serenity Spaz Queen said, "My favorite dreams are flying dreams, or the kind that involve crazy dangerous situations. What dreams do you like, KN? Have you ever lucid dreamed?" You know, I don't remember my dreams anymore. Not really. When I was younger, I think it's just that I'm so busy now that, as soon as I wake up, I like roll out of bed and I'm already like running to the first thing I need to do. But when things were calmer, I did used to remember my dreams, and usually I had very adventure-based dreams. I got lots of good story ideas from like these just wacky dreams that I would have. So I just liked adventure dreams, especially if I had like companions on my adventure, because you know, it was just more fun if I had like travel friends in the adventures that I would go on just in the dreams, because you know, it just felt safer that way. As for if I've ever lucid dreamed, it was one time that I can remember. And what happened actually is I lucid dreamed my way out of a nightmare. Like, when I was, like, really little, like, like 4 or something, I used to have, like, these dreams about, like, there was this witch that wanted to hurt me and hurt my family, and, like, she was really scary. And, I just had, like, she was this reoccurring nightmare that I had, and then at one point, I managed to, like, lucid dream to a point where I could try to, like, talk to her instead of running away. And in order to get her to stop, like, you know, and there I was 4 years old, here was my lucid dreaming solution. I was like, alright, if I beat you in a game of bowling, you have to be good. Because my mom used to be, like, in a competitive, like, bowling league. I think that's why I thought of that, and the witch was like, oh, okay, I'll bowl with you. And actually, I was, like, lucid dreaming, so I was able to win the bowling game. And then after that point, the witch was cool with me. Me and the witch were bros. And I never had nightmares about that witch again. So that was it. Lucky Chaos says, "Guys, join me. Hashtag wacky dreams. Hashtag we all have them." Lyrical Miracle 9608, the stream lag will catch up with you in a second. But, no, I never had another nightmare about, the witch again, because, like, we made friends. And so we were good. Let's see. I have a meeting with my professor about my paper, and I'll come over when I'm done. Having a meeting with professor. Sorry guys, I'm reading a message from Sushi. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Sushi. Actually, I'll type that at you. Got you, Sushi. Before or after-ish. Okay. James McIlwee asked, where can I get one of those t-shirts, Sonic Song? When they're ready to go, I'll have them available on Teespring, like the Kissed by the Coolest shirt was/is. Actually, the Kissed by the Coolest t-shirt is available right now again as well, because some people missed the first run of it and asked if we could put it out again, and so we did. So that's actually available right now. And in the meantime, I'm trying to do the Sonic Summer shirt, because, like, I think I can bring, like, Kissed by the Coolest out, like, again at other times, but this one's like a time-based shirt, so trying to get it done. Serenity Spaz Queen followed up with, "Thanks so much for answering my question. I really enjoy these live streams because it's cool to get to know you better." Oh, awesome. Yeah, I think that is something that's fun about the live streams. Like, I can just, like, talk to everybody for a little while. Because the closest we were able to do to that back in the day was the Ask the Sonic Song Directors video, which we'll need to do another one of those again so that people who aren't able to get to the live streams can still have an opportunity to ask questions, even though it's gotta come from... It's gotta be like a random selected question, and so it's no guarantee of getting like a question on one of those. You know, even here, it's not a guarantee of getting your question answered. It's just there's so many of you guys here, and I also need to focus on the art. And sometimes if I don't know what to say to a question, or if I've actually answered it a bunch of times before, sometimes I might not gravitate to answering certain ones. I'm like, but I've said this before. Oh yeah. Anyway, the closest we could do before, because like live streams weren't as much of a thing back then, it was the Ask the Sonic Song Directors, and it was just like that one time, like, quick peek into what our lives were like. We intended to do more of them, but I just got so busy with college, and Ames works a lot. I will get Ames on a stream with me someday, I promise. I almost did yesterday, but she had work, so she couldn't come to the stream yesterday. Dog Lover asked, "Is this your real voice? If so, you naturally sound more like Rouge." Yes, this is... Oh, bye, Musical Sushi. Yes, this is what my natural voice sounds like, and it was something that was kind of interesting as a consequence of doing the live streams is, people, like, you guys have gotten more used to hearing what I actually sound like when I talk. So now, when people watch episodes of Ask the Sonic Heroes, are like, "Oh boy, KN's Rouge impression is really slipping. We're just hearing KN now." And I'm like, well, actually, no. The thing is, Rouge's voice was always like my voice. It's just the difference between my Rouge voice and my normal speaking voice is just that it's a little bit flirtier sounding. Rouge has a particular melody to the way she talks, but in general, she just sounds a lot like me. Or anyway, that's what my Rouge impression sounds like. It was always, like, meant to sound... You know, it was always kind of closer to my voice. I can't exactly mimic, like, her official actors or anything. I just don't sound quite like that. Snowy Miku65 asked, "Who do you think is cooler, Shadow or Blaze? Just curious." Well, Blaze. My favorite character is Knuckles. Second favorite is Silver. My third favorite, I have trouble choosing between whether I like Rouge or Blaze better, so they share my third place spot. And then I like Shadow. And then I like Sonic. And then everybody else I just like in general. Like, I like all the characters a lot. Oh my gosh. Jerryon Pohl said, "Now we want to know what you look like. Hashtag Danny DeVito." No. Okay, you guys can imagine that I look like Danny DeVito. That's cool. I am Danny DeVito. Wait, are you awake home right now? I'm streaming. I got a message from somebody, like, just now, who I would like to see if I can get in the live stream. I was surprised to see this person. Let me see if they respond again. Unfortunately, yesterday when I saw Jet the Hawk's actor pop up online, he was actually at work, and he lives in Japan, so the time difference made that difficult. Well, I'll be streaming for a while. All we gotta do is jump into a Skype call if you feel like it. I'm gonna send a link to the stream to this person I'm talking to at the moment. You can watch from here if you want, though. I'm coloring. There we go. Okay, I'm back. YOLO Crash 26 said, do you take cash or card? Well, the shirts will be available online, so it would need to be card. I'm not sure how cash would work for an online sale, but yes, that's what I would say. Oh, look at that cute fluff. Alright, I need to color his sunglasses. I think I'm just gonna make them, like, black sunglasses. Let's see. And also, oh, wait, no, this part is regular. Alright, sorry, I'm focusing on the shades. There. The antler of the shades, I guess. And now I turned this layer, like, a little bit, I turned the opacity down so that you could still see through the glasses. I need to make it darker, though, because this is too light, but at least I can see what I'm coloring, that's good. There we go. Jonathan Pfeiffer asked, who do you think would win, Bowser or Blaze? Well, I'd have to, you know, just by default, because Blaze is a good guy character, they typically win battles. I think she could still beat him because, like, he has much more brawn, and he does have, like, they both have fire, but she's really speedy. So she's fast, she's light, she can jump pretty high. So I think that she could win a fight against Bowser. He's a little too slow to keep up. Until about 1 p.m. or so. They would love to see you! Or hear you. There we go. Really quick, when I was answering the other question, I heard somebody else. Oh, I saw another question pass by. Well, I mean, lots of questions are going by. It's hard to catch all of them, but one that... Let me see. I don't know... Well, I don't see it, so... Oh, well, I'm sorry. Omega Fan 101 said, wait, who is it? I left for a second. Well, do you mean who popped up that I want to join me in the stream? Well, I haven't said who it is, just in case they can't come in. I'm sure, because I don't want to be like, oh, look who's here! But then they end up not being able to come in. They might come later. Oh, MC Gemstone asked, how do you make the backgrounds for your plush videos, like in some of the short movies you made? I should have asked this before. For the backgrounds for the plush movies, I basically got, like, big, like, white poster boards. Like, the kind you get when you need to make, like a presentation project at school. And then I drew on them in pencil, actually, and then I painted them. I don't remember what kind of paint I was using. I think I was just using gouache paint or something. And, yep, that was basically it. So I went through, basically, I went through the script, figured out which colors I was going to... Colors, oh my gosh. I figured out which, I'm sorry, hang on. Sonic Dash Colors, yuck yuck. Anyway, I went through the script of each of those movies that had the backgrounds. I figured out what backgrounds I needed, and then I hand drew everything, hand painted everything, and then I think that really helped set a better, like, world for them to be in. Like, I don't think I couldn't go back to not having backgrounds for them anymore unless I had some really good environment stuff. Raven the Magnificent asked, what are your plans for the plushies? Are you going to keep them or buy new plushies? Keep them, of course. I'm too attached to my original customs and my old plushies. I have no plans of replacing any of them. Like, I really want to use the original plushies that I had, even though now there's, like, official plushies of characters like Silver and Blaze and the Chaotix. It's just, my show just, like, those custom plushies are too iconic to the show. I could never replace them, and, like, I've been through, like, so many projects with them, and I, like, take them everywhere, like, hidden in my, like, my book bag, and just to pull them out and wave them around in front of something cool that I saw, and then, like, put them back in my bag, so, you know, I do, covert filming sometimes. So, yeah, I wouldn't want to replace them. My plan is definitely, to keep the originals in there. Oh yeah. A question from before, this is the one I was trying to find, but I think, maybe. Anyway, Mako Vocaloid 3 said, Sonic, I'm curious, besides your Sonic-related projects in High Seas Honey, do you have any other projects considered or undergoing? Why, yes, I do. That's aside from all of my writing projects. I had another one called Dragon Slayer and Dragon Scholar. That was its working title. It's now called, A Squire's Dragonary, or The Squire's Dragonary. And it was a very cute, like, fully animated project. I really haven't, like, I can't upload it anywhere because of, like, the music I used in there and the sound effects, like, those belong to somebody. And so I have to remake everything, that I don't own, but, it was cool stuff. It was very cool stuff, like, oh my gosh. Let's see. Really quick, I can at least show you guys what the character art for it looked like. Maybe I'll, like, I shouldn't zoom in too much. It was about these, two, like, young folks. There was, Calvin, he's a prince, and then he's got this dragon egg he's trying to hide because he's supposed to be a dragon slayer. Like, he got, like, really popular in the kingdom because he slayed a dangerous dragon, but actually there's a little more to the story than that, and he's trying to, like, save, like, the egg that belonged to the dragon that he tangled with. And meanwhile, he gets this, squire named, Florian, or Flory, and he, like, he's kind of he's dumb. Flory is just dumb, but he's really silly, but he has a lot of knowledge about dragons. He's basically a dragon encyclopedia, and so, Prince Calvin goes on this adventure to, like, save this egg that he's trying to hide from everybody so that he can bring it somewhere safe where dragons don't need to be slayed. And then he's got his little companion, Flory, like, to help him out. So that was my other project. I don't know if I have the videos in here of what it actually looked like. I'm not sure where those are. Let me see. I'll get back to coloring just a second. I'm sorry, everybody. I get excited when people, like, are curious about my my original stories, because I love these things so much, and I'm really looking forward to the getting back to a point where I can work on the Sonic Song 182 channel and also work on my original projects, because I adore them. I adore them. Oh my gosh, no, stop. Okay, let me just over here maybe. Oh gosh. Wait. It's being noisy. All right, I'm gonna just, like, jump to a scene in here somewhere.
Because you look like you're gonna throw up.
Oh gosh,
keep them hidden when they have to leave. But
hang on, right here. I'll do it
but
here.
they do this thing where they use their back feet to sort of kick extra dirt and plants over the eggs to keep them hidden when they have to leave. But the rest of the time, they curl around their nests to bond with their babies and keep them warm. The mother gets really protective over her eggs and her chicks, so a lot of the time, if they don't have a mom around, they die of loneliness and neglect. At least they do if the hunters don't get to them first. Did you know that their secret favorite food is beets? And are you okay? Because you look like you're gonna throw up.
Will you excuse us for a moment?
And I'll jump forward
Cool egg!
Flory!
Oops. It's a cloudkeeper egg, right?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do with it?
Alright, that's enough, that's enough. Okay, music back on. Let's keep going. I gotta color a lot of stuff. Anyway, everybody, that's my other original project. And oh gosh, thank you guys. Everybody's saying like such nice things at the moment. Hang on, let me back up a little bit. Yes, I animated that one myself, and just so you know, like, I think you can tell, that was me as Flory. I was the voice actor for that character. Let's see. Thanks, guys. I'm glad you liked it. That's cool. But that's like a little bit of, like, that's a quick little thing about, those were some brief clips of the project that I was working on. That one was called Esquire's Dragonary, and I love it so much. But right now, it's the Sonic Songwinity 2 channel really needs it needs some TLC, because I was away from it for 4 years. Maybe like it might even count as more than that. But oh my gosh, this music. So I wanted to give some like love to the Sonic Song channel before I go back to my original work. I hope that by next year I'll be able to. Oh, Lyrical Miracle 9608 asked, who is voicing Calvin? That is a voice actor that I met through a series of auditions. His name is John, and he isn't anybody that you guys would recognize from the Sonic Song channel, but his name is John Go. He is a fantastic voice actor, and I love his work. It was very exciting. Alright. I'm glad you, like, whenever I get to work on it again, I think I would love to update you guys about it to see if, like, you guys might like it too, because it's something that I was really, really proud of, working on that project. Frisk the Fallen Doritos for Life asked, can you do a silver voice, please? I can try. I am definitely not, built for doing a silver voice. Let me get started on Shadow, and then I'll... Oh, Shadow's shoes on the beach! Okay. Shadow, you're too huge. Oh! Hang on. No lyrical songs, I don't want to get in trouble. Wait. Are you all mute? Get out of here. I don't even know how to start with a silver voice exactly. I think the default is being like, it's no use! Hey, this is Silver! I can't even do his voice properly! Oh my gosh, this is one of the worst ones I've done. If I try to sound more like the one from the games, I guess I would smooth it out a little bit. And, here's my Silver the Hedgehog voice. It sounds like I'm sick! I tried. Also, Jazzy is in the chat now. Hey, Jazzy, I hope you're not too sleep deprived. I know you were working hard. I saw some more videos of Melvin pestering you to keep you awake. My, ninja staff is working, like I said before, guys, the ninja staff is working, like, super hard. While I'm doing the design stuff, they're doing a lot of the, like, actual making of things, like buttons. I think we're making keychains right now, too. They're doing all, like... They're doing the manual labor, and, like, Jazzy's trying to, like, he's working so hard, like, all night, and then I keep getting these these little video clips on my phone of Melvin pestering him with, like, the Tails plushie and stuff to keep him awake. Jaden Bishop said, please do not do the silver voice again. That's, I probably wouldn't have any reason to do that. Unless somebody else wanted to hear it, then I'd give it a try. That's not really the kind of... I am not, designed to do a good silver voice. Oh. Nope. What was that? No! let's pop up here. Oh, well, I lost it. Okay, anyway. Alright. We're like an hour in and I'm only just starting to color shadow. What's wrong with me? I have a hard time focusing. I mean, there are pros and cons, certainly, to doing live stream art. And it's like, I work much slower than I would if I wasn't live streaming and talking, because you guys know this about me already. I struggle to multitask, so I can't focus on more than one thing at once very well, whether it's talking or coloring. So, but it's fun to do them, and everybody. I didn't originally plan on doing a live stream for the coloring process also, but yesterday in the live stream everybody really asked for me to do that, so well, here we are. Shadow, your hair is so huge. The Dragon Skull asked, at the end of your Sonic plushie stories we collect a Chaos Emerald. We collect one Chaos Emerald. What happens when we get them all? Do we get a special plushie store with Metal Sonic? Well, that's one reason why I would really like to get back to, at some point, to being able to afford to do, like, the big plushie movies. Like, right now, they just take so long to do that I really can't, because, you know, it takes so much time and energy, and, like, if Sonic Song 182 is, like, my full-time job, I think I could get around to it a little bit sooner, but right now it's just not quite feasible. But I do plan on eventually doing more of the storyline movies, because there was stuff that was gonna happen once the Chaos Emeralds were collected. We just never collected all of them. So, something was gonna happen when the Chaos Emeralds were all collected in the Sonic Song 182 plushie movies. I can't tell you what that is, though, in case we ever actually get to do it, so, but thank you for asking. Oh my gosh, Leza Plays Pokemon and Stuff said, I wanted to know, can you do all the voices you know how to do, please, of the Sonic characters? It's a little hard, off the top of my head, especially when I'm focusing mostly on coloring. I've done voice acting demo reels before, like back in the day where I did different voices, the different Sonic character voices that I can, like, reasonably do. I can try a few of them, though. At the moment, you all already know that I am the voice of Blaze the Cat and Rouge the Bat, so you hear us plenty of times in the actual episodes. So we're not nearly as interesting to hear being done live for a question like this. Yes, I suppose not. But we're interesting character voices all on our own, aren't we? Yes, we are. We're the best character voices. But you know who else KN can also do?
If it's about a date, it'll have to wait. Hey everybody, this is my Amy Rose voice, and I do this voice sometimes in Steve's videos for Belena Productions. You've seen the way I chase Sonic around and have a really good time over there. Also, I am known to do Tails' voice at times too, but I like Hiei Fire Shadow's Tails impression much better. She's my favorite one because she sounds really cool as the character.
Let's see.
I used to be better at doing, Cream the Rabbit's voice, but I think my voice got deeper when I was away in college. It hurts. So, unfortunately, this voice is a little bit... Hang on a second. This voice is a little bit high for me these days, but I can still kind of do it. I sort of avoid it, though, because it makes me lightheaded.
There was Cream. Who else do I do? I have a Charmy voice, sort of, but I like, my sister's much better. She's the cutest Charmy. Like, what's something that Charmy even says, though, so I can...
It's here! You wouldn't believe it! Not in a million trillion years, Vector! Hey, this is Charmy B from Teen Chaotix! I'm choking on my own B voice!
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I also sometimes do Wave the Swallow's voice. I'm not actually the one who's supposed to play her in the Sonic Song 182 videos, but every once in a while I have, just because I'm the understudy. Anyway, I hope Jet is having a good time in Japan, because Storm and I are so bored without him. I'm just sitting here working on Extreme Gear, which I enjoy doing, but it's really boring to be just stuck here with only Storm. He's just over there playing video games all the time. Storm, stop playing Call of Duty!
There was Wave.
I also can do, the Maria Robotnik the Hedgehog voice. That's one that's used on the channel as well. Hey, Shadow, how are you doing today? Do you want some ice cream? Oh, actually, I see that you already have some. That's good. I hope you're having a great summer.
There we go. I think that's everybody whose voices I can competently do. So there you go. Scott Collin was like, Storm plays Call of Duty? I don't know. It was the first thing that I thought of off the top of my head of a game that Storm might play that Wave wouldn't be that interested in playing. Sean Dovey said, I'd laugh if you did Roger Craig Smith's Sonic voice. I don't think that I can. Like, I'm also not very familiar with the kinds of things that he says, so it's hard for me to come up with a line for him. Hey, this is Roger Craig Smith's Sonic, and make sure not to miss the next episode of Sonic Boom, where we're gonna do something or another, and Knuckles is huge, and I don't know why. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. And really quick, everybody, thank you guys for being such good sports and all. I think everybody knows, like, I can only do so many questions at a time, and if I'm, like, in the middle of answering a question, I can't just, like, stop and drop what I'm doing and, like, answer, like, somebody else's question, like, in the middle of things, and also I'm coloring, so, like, I do really appreciate that everybody's, like, such good sports and, like, people don't complain much about it. Like, that's really nice of you guys. It's very cool and very mature, so thank you. I am doing my best, and I do really appreciate that everybody's here. There's like 141 of you guys. That's a lot of people to be talking to one person at one time, and it's neat. I enjoy being able to draw for you guys and like talk to everybody, and that everybody's like, you know, everyone's so cool about it. So thank you. I just wanted to take a quick second to say that. All right, let me see. I need to color some of... Oh my gosh, it's been an hour and 8 minutes, and I'm still only on character 2. I gotta hurry it up. Because it is 11:30. I have until about 1 o'clock. And then I have to stop. The one I can see right now, Serenity Spaz Queen said, will there be a Patreon? I would so pay to support your work. You know, I think... at least once per stream since I came back, somebody has asked if I can start a Patreon. And so I think maybe enough people would be interested in that for that to be a good idea. I might do it. I might do it. Just cause, you know, a lot of people have thought that it would be a good idea and it would be really helpful and really cool. If, you know, even if somebody like just donated $1, like, there are a lot of people who watch the show, so if like everybody donated $1, like I would be pretty set, and I wouldn't have to like, you know, I wouldn't need to go get my 3rd job in August, which is the plan right now. Like I kind of have to, because I need to pay the bills. But that'd be like if anybody would be interested in a Patreon, like if you keep letting me know, just so I know like who's, you know, if people actually are interested in the idea. Like, that would be kind of cool. Because I'm thinking about it, because I have been asked a lot if I would make one, but I don't have one yet. Aw. Trixie the Hedgehog said, you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you! I'm glad that you enjoy my work. It is very much I do, like, all the video work and the art and, like, well, most of it. I put a lot of hours into making stuff for the, channel, but it really is, like, a team effort. Like, I couldn't make anything nearly as cool without the amazing voice acting cast that I have, and Musical Sushi's backgrounds make the new Ask the Sonic Heroes episode so beautiful. Like, they are so cool, and like, she is such a busy person, oh my gosh, I can't believe she has time to like, make those backgrounds for me, and they look so, so good. And, like, same thing extends over to Melvin and Jazzy, my ninja staff, who do all the behind-the-scenes work. Like, I don't know how my friends are able to scrounge up the time to help me as much as they do, because they are all, like, so busy. And, like, I was just saying, like, Melvin and Jazzy were up all night, like, doing, Sonic Revolution prep while I was working on, the artwork for the shirts. Oh my gosh, like, my crew is super amazing, and I really appreciate everybody. So I'm glad that you liked the videos, and, I couldn't make them nearly as cool without all the help that I get from my friends who are very dedicated. Frisk the Fallen Doritos for Life asked, do you like Sonic OCs and did you have one? I never really had one myself. Maria Robotnik the Hedgehog doesn't quite count because she's sort of a fandom OC. I didn't make her up. I'm not the only person who has a Maria Robotnik the Hedgehog, like, character, and I'm certainly not gonna be the last either. But I never really made my own OCs. I think that other people who make I think people who make Sonic OCs, that's totally cool. You know, let your creativity fly. Like, write and draw whatever you want. Go have a good time. Oh gosh. Max Cutie Hedgehog 2 said, you did the voice of Chris from Sonic X. Do you remember that? And Sylvia Ravenwolf said, do you have any tips on drawing hands? Alright, first, I forgot about that. Yes, I have done Chris Thorndike's voice for various projects, actually. I did his voice in Lore 101's Letting Go of Hope thing. And also I did his voice in Silver's Neverending Story.
He's kind of similar to my Tails voice, but he's a little bit lower. Oh gosh, I kind of forgot how to do this voice. I'm sorry, I thought you'd like to eat dog food. Hey, this is Chris from Sonic X. I'm really sorry that I took up way too much screen time, so now everybody hates me. Please give me another chance. I love you.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, for the other question, tips on drawing hands, they're really, really hard. They're really hard for me, too. What I do, though, is, sometimes, like, I look at my own hand, like, in a certain position to try to draw it, and if that's still too hard, then I actually take photos of my own hands. Sometimes I take photos of my own full, like, body poses for a picture I want to do. Everybody's saying, like, we forgive you, Chris. Oh, Bendy the Pokemon Master said it's cat food. Oh my gosh. Sorry, hang on a second. Hello, Melvin. What up? Don't sound too creepy, cause I'm gonna, like, are you gonna say something? Should I have you on speakerphone, or? I know you're streaming. Don't be creepy, Melvin. Hi, Jazzy. Hey, guys. Oh, what's that? Oh, what do you need? Oh. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay, guys, we're gonna test something. Can I put you on speaker really quick? Okay, here we go. Hey, Jazzy and Melvin.
Hello! Hey, what's up, it's Tails.
Stop being creepy, Melvin.
No! Alright, do me a favor. Go to your Discord.
My Discord, huh?
Yeah. I just want to make sure it works.
What's going on with Discord?
I'm testing some stuff. Leave me alone. You've been badgering me the whole night. Leave me alone.
Calm down, you guys.
We got some cool content for you guys. The plushies were making sure that Jazzy was working.
Oh my gosh. It's not the plushie. Leave me alone. Alright. Let's see. Oh yeah. Go to that one. Go to that one. To the very top. The very top.
Here I am.
Go to the very top. At the very top. The left to the very top. The Team 182 one on the servers.
I'm pretty sure that I clicked on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
You just have stream lag.
My bad. Oh yeah. All right. Click on announcements.
I clicked on announcements, but you've got ooh, you announced the shirts. I mean, the shirt art stream.
Yeah. Click play. I just want to make sure it works.
Not sure yet.
Waiting for play.
Yeah, at the moment, I know you're a little bit behind me because of the stream lag, but right now it's like a black screen and it's got like that circle-y.
That just means it's loading.
That means it's loading.
That means it's working.
It's working. Oh my god, yes! The Discord. I programmed the Omega, E123 Omega to start broadcasting on Discord. So now every time
I see what you did there. That's cute, Jesse.
we have Tails and E123 Omega. Tails is in charge of moderating, and E123 Omega is the person who's going to do announcements in terms of who's streaming and whatnot. So we can put your stream live and Belena Productions and every single one of your friends live. So now if everybody or anybody is in Discord, they don't even need to leave Discord. That's good. It's working. I like it. I need to do more tests. It's almost done, everybody.
Thank you, Jazzy.
No problem. That is all. You could explore it. You could check out the left side. It's actually ready for them to see. I'm going to add a little bit more stuff, spruce it up a little bit if you just want to introduce the Discord. But go ahead, take a look. Have some fun.
Oh, lovely. Hold on.
Jazzy.
Get off. No, bye. Bye. We're getting out of bye. Bye.
My staff is very interesting. Well, anyway, Jazzy's been working on doing the Discord and putting that together. Here's the welcome room and stuff, and a general chat over here. Oh wait, that's a mod area. I'm sorry. Oh no. And he's got some different chats here. I have no idea how this works, but at some point we will. And there's oh my gosh, there's a lot of areas in here. I have no idea how it works exactly. I've used Discord on a pretty simple means, for just simple stuff. But yeah, this random test has been brought to you by the ninja staff. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music back on. Alright, the stream is resuming now. Also, I still have my full oatmeal here, and I have not eaten anything, so I'm gonna take a quick bite. Yep, Jazzy, looks good so far. Thank you. Yep, you guys got to see a quick staff test. That was interesting. Sorry guys, hang on. I'm trying to eat a little bit. I'm starving. Okay. Multimedia Fangirl 200 said, what oatmeal flavor is it? It's strawberry. Alright, well, I really want to keep eating, but back to work. Alright, and I got a little color in Shadow's mouth. I did not mean to do that. Andrea Guinto said, do you know Undertale and who's your favorite character and why? Unfortunately I do not know Undertale. I'm not, I know of it, and the extent of my knowledge is that there's some skeletons in it, and apparently it had some pretty good music. That's all I know, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I know lots of people like it. It's very popular. So yay! Okay. Let me see, what am I doing? I realized I'm missing something from Shadow's legs. Let me see. I'll just put it right here. Because he's got, like, this stuff on his legs, doesn't he? Right there. So I thought I was missing something. Alright. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay. Back. What's that? Something in Shadow's line art is showing up in his elbow there, and that's not a good thing. That just showed up. Alright, where is that? What is it? Just so you guys know, I'm looking for what this dot is right there. Shadow, where is that dot? It's somewhere in his artwork. Aha! It was when I did this. I should have known, but I didn't know what layer that was. There we go. Here we go. Jeanzany Heredia said, please tell Sonic to transform into Supersonic for the next Ask the Sonic Heroes episode, please. He cannot. He doesn't have all 7 Chaos Emeralds, unfortunately. He's got, I think, 5 of them? I forget. I need to check how many he's got, but he doesn't have all the emeralds yet, so he can't transform. Lyrical Miracle 9608 said, hashtag found the dot. If you guys have been in enough of my streams, you'll notice that I've had find the dot moments before. Like, it's there somewhere and it bothers me and I have to find it. N64 Boys asked, who has the other 2 Chaos Emerald Sonic song? Well, I guess that's a mystery. Dun dun dun! Well, I mean, technically, Silver has the blue one, but that's one of the 5 that are considered to be collected. But, like, so Knuckles is guarding most of them, but some of the other characters are carrying emeralds around, so they're not all kept in one place at a time. But there's 2 of them where they don't know where they are. What? Max Cutie Hedgehog 2 said there's another dot? Where? Oh gosh. I'll have to see if I spot it as I go. I don't see another one. That's gonna drive me crazy. Kendall Thomas said, when will you do another Ask the Sonic Heroes? I was working on editing the next one this morning. Like, sometime second half of June, like after all of the conventions, and before the ones that start up in July, it'll be there. On his end quill. I don't see it. Oh gosh. I don't see it. Well, Flaming Phoenix Girl asked, are you going to do something like Silver's Neverending Story again? I would love to, but that was so hard, and again, I don't quite have, time, because I have much work to do, to, get back to doing, like, my bigger scale plush films, but I would love to try again and see, like, now that I've got friends helping me. I did that, like, almost entirely by myself, like, Ames helped me film some parts of it, but, like, it was a lot of work just to make it as, like... It was a fairly simple, linear story. Like, the choices in there, you could only affect how a scene played out. You couldn't really affect what actually happened in the story. It was very limited because of the way it, like, you know, the limitations of that kind of medium, and also it was just me doing it by myself. I would love to try it again with, like, my current staff, because it'd be great if we could do, like, maybe a simpler story, but with more affect the plotline options. Like, that would be really fun. So I would love to do something else like that again. But, at this time, I don't think that I can. Later. I'll be revisiting the idea at some point, because I would love to. They took annotations away, which is a bummer, but I can still do it with end cards. So, yeah. Well, I missed what question this was from. Oh, wait. Mephilis2099 said to the Dragon Skull she only watched Mighty Morphin. I asked already. Oh, that must be about, what my favorite Power Rangers series was. Yep, I only ever saw Mighty Morphin. We talked about that yesterday, actually. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. I got some messages from my staff, but that's on my phone. I'll have to check those a little later, because apparently they're not for the stream. They're a secret. Okay, what am I doing here? Shoes! I guess I'm gonna do this part. Good night, Mardo Lasma, who needs to go to bed. Ah, time zones. What an interesting thing you are. It's like, it's almost the middle of the day for me, but for other people it's time to go to bed already. Tinny Lizzie asked, who's your favorite Steven Universe character? Mine is Lapis and Amethyst. I also have not seen Steven Universe. I've seen some clips. I thought everybody looked pretty cute. Yeah. I haven't seen enough to say who I like the best. I haven't seen really much media or played much games. I'm too busy making things all the time to sit down and, like, consume media. Like, I know it's weird, but I'm so busy that I have basically a choice between, do I want to sit down and watch videos, or do I want to make videos? I have the choice of one or the other. I just don't have enough time to, like, watch things. That's part of why Over the Garden Wall was like such a, like, so easy for me to like, aside from it being like a really fantastic show, but it's also like a mini-series. It's short, so if I want to watch it again, I can see the entire thing, like, pretty, like, fast compared to other things. It's very digestible, I guess? Like, it's easy to watch the whole thing, which is something I appreciate. I did go out of my way to watch Gravity Falls a while back, and I really enjoyed that show. I watched the whole thing. That was a really good time. Jenny Villaren said, hi Senpai Sonic Song, if you need any ideas to concur for any story needed, I'm more than happy to aid in that field. Well, thank you. Ideas is rarely something that I'm low on. I have a lot of ideas, so I don't generally ask others for ideas. What you should do is keep your ideas and make some things for yourself also, if that's something that you would like to do. Like, you know, if you got like a really cool idea for something, go out and make it. It's good. I'm seeing some people in the chat saying that Gravity Falls was pretty great. I agree, I really enjoyed Gravity Falls. Like, and that one was only 2 seasons, so it was a little bit easier to get through. But yeah, that one was a good time. I really enjoyed watching it. Amy Rose the Hedgehog, or Rosie the Rascal, asked, do you like MLP, which is My Little Pony? I watched some seasons of it. I think I watched like 3 seasons, and then I didn't really watch anything after that. Like, I really liked, yeah, I enjoyed the show. I thought it was cute. I haven't kept up with it after about like season 3 or so. I used to watch like, episodes when I had like break time at work, because I'd have like an hour break, and so I'm like, well, I've got time to just eat lunch and watch something, and so I ended up watching MLP because it was very much talked about at the time, and I thought it was cute. My favorite character was Rarity. She reminds me a lot of my mom, because she's a fashionista, and, like, you know, she's just got such, like, big energy. Like, so she was my favorite, and her voice actress was very talented. My favorite episode was, it was the one, like, that had the Art of the Dress song in it with Rarity. I think that's why I liked her so much. That was a really good episode. N64 Boys asked if I liked Total Drama Island. I saw some episodes of that. I thought it was an alright show. That's not one that I ever really sat down and watched, like, on purpose. It's just that it was on sometimes, and so I happened to see, like, a few episodes. I remember being bothered by when it went to, like, the second season of it or whatever, and then they decided to, like, change some of the characters' personalities to make extra drama. Like, that really bothered me. Like, what was that guy's name? Trent? Or something? He was, like, a super, like, cool guy who was, like, Gwen's friend / love interest in the first season, but then they decided to make him, like, a complete obsessed weirdo in the second season? Like, what happened? Like, what happens if... I think that like, you know, I don't know whether I would have said he was my favorite one or not, but I liked the character, and it's really kind of awkward when you have the character behave a certain way for the entirety of one season of a series, and then in the next season, suddenly, like, you make them unlikable on purpose? Like, wait, why? That didn't make any sense, and that really bothered me. There we go. Oh, what's this? Is there... Okay, my pen stopped working for a second. That was interesting. I see Jazzy saying test 1, 2. I'm not sure what's up, Jazzy? What you doing? I'll see if I can read your messages, but they said not to read them out loud or to play the video, so... I can see why I shouldn't play that on the stream. Secret staff work, everybody. I know exactly what that is. Here we go. Nintendo Athlete said, I liked 16 more. I don't think I ever saw an episode of 16. Like, I saw maybe, like, part of an episode. I know what you're talking about. Like, I know which show that was, but I never saw it. Oh, well, Gabriel Andrada, this isn't a question. I think they were talking to somebody else, but it said, yeah, I love Majora's Mask and its dark atmosphere. I never played any of the Zelda games. You know, that's part of why it'd be super cool at some point if I could get Ames, my sister, who voices Amy Rose and Charmy, like, onto one of the streams, because she has played a lot of games, so, like, if people have... You know, you guys want to talk about Zelda games? She's played them, I haven't. She's much more of a gamer than I am. She's played a lot more of the Sonic games than I have, in fact. Like, I played the classic ones, but she's played, like, a lot of the modern ones, so it would be really cool to, like, you know, if she works so much, oh my gosh. It would be really cool if she was able to, like, jump in on a stream sometime, because she actually knows some of this stuff when I don't. What do I do? Corvinius Killerblade said, become a gamer, please, it's so fun. Well, I mentioned this before, like, a little bit ago. I live such a busy life. I've got 2 jobs right now. I might need to get a 3rd one in August just to, you know, make ends meet and such. But, I live such a busy life that I have basically the option of play video games or watch shows, or I can write and make my own shows. So it's like the option of, do I want to create in my spare time, or do I want to, like, watch something that has been created in my spare time? Both are very good, like, you know, both are great options. You know, sometimes you just need to, like, relax and just, like, watch a thing or play a game. But, generally, the way I always sway is I like to be working on something basically all of the time. Like, I feel, like, anxious when I'm not working on something, and so usually if I have the option of, like, oh, you know, you've got time to sit and just hang out and not do work, usually I decide to write or something with that time instead. So, I don't think I would have time to become, like, an actual gamer, because that can be a very time-consuming hobby. And I just have my Nintendo DS and my little, like, 3DS now, because a friend got it for me. Oh, this is some good music. There's a thing with Merlina in, Sonic and the Black Knight. Oh. Well, apparently it needs time to load. The music keeled over and died as soon as I complimented it. That was weird. Lyrical Miracle 9608 said, KN, you have 2 jobs, and I know one is a teacher, but what's the other one? And what do you teach into what age group? Well, I don't want to go into too many details about my, teaching job, but, yes, I teach. I am a teacher to the youth. But, the other, like, job, I consider that to be the Sonic Song 182 channel, because I try to put as much time as I can into it. And also, like, Melvin and Jazzy have a company, and I work for them as well. So, altogether, like, online stuff is, like, my other job thing, and it takes up a whole lot of time. You know, I teach, and then I do the online stuff job. But I think I need, like, a third one, because I don't make enough money overall. Oh, Jazzy said that I'm a secret agent for S.H.I.E.L.D. Yes! Yes, I am! Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. I think Shadow's main coloring is done, except he doesn't have his ice cream yet. And I need to color all the white. Okay, which is tough to do unless I've got a color block behind him where I can see what needs to be done. Let's do mauve. There we go. There. Now I can see what I'm doing. Alright. It's time to color Shadow's eye! This music is kind of intimidating for Shadow having this big smirk on about his ice cream. I don't know what Jazzy's doing in the chat. Catherine Anders said, gosh, I freaking love this song. Nice. Nazcraft said, can I use the Ask the Sonic Heroes idea from you? I'm not going to copy the name, and I'm using my own characters, not Sonic. I just wanted to ask you. If you reject, it's okay, I understand. Yeah, go ahead, make your own interview show. Like, I'm not the one who invented the concept of having, like, characters be interviewed. I'm not even the only one who does it with Sonic characters. Lots of people do it. I think, like, there was one group who did the same interview style as us, which would have been fine, except they also did use Sonic characters, and they used our phrases, which was weird. You know how, like, Platinum Speed, whenever Sonic, like, starts an episode, he says things like, hello, everybody! Like, he has a certain way of saying, like, Sonic has a certain way of saying things in our show, and, like, he's, you know, he has certain lines and things that he says, like, this other show that I noticed one time, they, like, took some of, like, our lines word for answers in their show, and that was weird. But you can, like, definitely go make your own, interview show. I did not invent the concept. The Ultimate Lifeform said, can I make an interview with you? I don't know that I have much time for interview stuff at the moment. I am super busy, but thank you for asking. Glove! Jay-Z Armstrong said, look at this dude just hold ice cream. Tails Doll asked, are you talking about Z Sonic X couples? No, I'm not talking about them. This was, like, before I was on hiatus, like, so it was years back. ZX Sonic couples, I think? I forget how to pronounce their name exactly. I forget where, like, the Z's and the X's are. They've got their own interview show as well that has Sonic characters. And their style is very much different than ours is. And no, they're not the ones that took our lines. I mean, I didn't even say anything when I saw that other show that took lines from us. Like, I felt weird about it, but it, like, you know, it was weird and I didn't like it, but I didn't like make a big deal out of it. I was just like, alright, whatever. Yellow dot on the glove! Here we go. Jazzy Armstrong said, wow, first time she read my comment. Yay! Like, most of the time, you guys, like, I know you guys can see your comments over here the entire time, but I'm mostly looking at the drawing at almost all times, and then every once in a while, I glance over at the chat very briefly, and whatever comment I see, like, that's usually the one that I'll, like, ask, unless I don't, like, know what to say or something, and then I'll, like, go back and look at my thing over here, so... Just like, you know, whatever happens to be over here, I catch it, and I happen to see you, which was yay. Leon Crazy Man 07 said, straight up plagiarizing is not okay. No, it's not, but I think part of the problem is, like, I don't think that they did that out of malice, which is another reason why I didn't, like, make a big deal out of it. I could tell from their voices that they were young, and I think they just didn't know what else to say, and... So I don't think that they, like, did it on purpose to be mean or, like, you know, to steal from us. I think it's just they were such big fans of the show or something that it was, like, what they were used to hearing, and so they didn't know what else to say. So I didn't bother anybody about it. I was just like, well, alright, I don't like it, but, you know, whatever. Sylvia Ravenwolf said, Sonic Song, my parents say drawing and making videos is not a job. What do you think about that? Well, that's why I am also a teacher. That is my normal job. And actually, you know, I know people who have made, their full-time work out of doing videos and stuff, but the thing is, it's not... Your parents have a point. Like, making, like, videos on YouTube isn't really, like, what you should depend on as a job when you've got, like, bills to pay and stuff. Because the thing about, like, getting, you know, enough views and subscribers and stuff on, like, YouTube to make, like, enough pay the bills money from, you have to be, like, one, you have to work really, really hard. It's not, like, you gotta do, like, a lot of like, footwork, you know, to make it work, because it doesn't look, it looks easy, but it really isn't. Like, it's literally, I put, like, 8 hours a day when I can into doing stuff for the channel. Like, it is a ton of work. But the thing is, it doesn't pay like a real job. Unless you're one of the people who got, like, lucky enough to put out enough good work and to also just happen to get enough attention for you to, like, make enough money for this to be a job, so... I would not recommend just being like, I'm going to make my job making videos. Like, my main job isn't, making videos on YouTube. You know, it could be. I've got the potential to do it, but I've got, you know, I have bills to pay, and so that's why I'm actually a teacher. That's my regular job. And I'm getting another job in August if I need to, because, well, gotta pay the bills. That's what adult life is like. So, I think that sometimes there is the potential to make, like, a job out of, doing art and videos. In fact, there's a lot of people who actually do have jobs that are, like, art. They pay all their bills based on art commissions. Or, like, you know, there's also real job art people, like animators, you know, like Disney and DreamWorks and like the Disney Channel and Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon shows. Like, there's actual, like, you know, those people made their, like, art their career, and so it can work. It's not easy. It is not easy. It's so one should usually have, like, a real job idea in mind. If you have the resources to, where's a dot here? Why? Where is it coming from? Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, that just completely threw me off. My brain. But yeah, I guess I'll wrap that up. Like, you know, they have a point. I wouldn't say that it's the job that you should necessarily gun for, and you need to have, like, a normal job while, like, doing, if you're gonna be trying to make, like, YouTube your job, you have to have, like, a normal job otherwise as well. You just gotta, like, work really hard, and then if at some point you're, like, YouTube happens to make you enough money for that to be your full-time job, then way to go. It's a minority of people who make it there, like, I'm not there either. So, like, you know, they have a point. They have a point. I will not refute the fact that they have a good point. Ricky said, Sonic Song, at what age do you think anyone could start voice acting? People can voice act at any age that they want. I mean, there's professional voice actors who start, like, you know, they were in actual, like, Hollywood movies and they were, like, little kids. Like, you can voice act, like, when you're 4. It's just, it's hard to have the acting skills the younger you are. Like, you know, when you get older, if you've been practicing since you were younger, then you're going to be better at it sooner. It's just, it takes a while to, like, build up the skill for it. So that's why it's harder to do when you're younger, but, you know, no matter what age you are, if you want to do voice acting, just do it. Like, even if you're not good at it, you have to get good by doing it, so, you know, don't let your age stop you, just do the thing. You know, even if you're not even in, like, other people's projects, just make your own projects, like, you know, make little fan dubs and just practice videos, and, you know, even if you are not good at it at all, don't let that stop you, because that's just how, you know, that's just your starting point. Like, just look back at where you are, like, after a few years of practice and working hard, and you will be better. So, there you go. Jonathan Pfeiffer said, dot on Shadow's eye, it's white. That dot actually belongs there. That's part of the character design, so that one's okay. I'm gonna give him some white ice cream, I guess. Wait, I did finish it. No, I didn't. That dot distracted me so badly. As soon as I saw it, like, my brain just exploded. And my Melody said, I just saw Jazzy in the chat and he's spamming burritos and tacos. Oh gosh, yes he sure is. I see that he's spamming some french fries now. Jordan Tolkar said, oh yeah, that advice makes a lot of sense. I've been practicing on drawing and I may get better in a few years since I just started. Yes, that's true. Anything that you want to get good at, like, you need to start working on it, like, basically now. Don't, like, just wait and be like, oh, someday I'll do this thing that I want to do, because then I'll be good at it someday. No, just, no matter what your skill level is, if you want to do a thing, just practice, and then the skill is going to come with time. And don't compare yourself to what other people can already do. That's, like, the #1 way to sabotage your own motivation. Like, you know, even, I think this is a pretty good picture of Shadow. But if I look at other people's art of Shadow, oh my gosh, there are so many other people who just draw, like, him so well. And if I worried too much about, you know, how well other people are doing instead of, like, focusing on getting the practice in myself, gosh, I guess, you know, it's easy to get discouraged if you do that. So base your progress only on your past progress. So whatever you're doing now, compare that to what you used to be able to do, and that's how you should monitor progress. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing, because everybody's at a different place in their journey. So yeah. Here we go. Okay, it's ice cream time. Kami's gift agrees, saying, yep, look back on your own work. Yes, that is true and important. Nintendo Athlete said, that was one of the things running in sports taught me. I keep training and eventually that 20-minute 5K time will go down to 19 minutes and then 18 with hard work. Yes, it is just like that. Like, you just have to really practice and work hard. And, you know, if you want to get, like, really good at something, you do have to practice hard. Like, it's not just gonna come easy. Like, myself, I've gotten really rusty at drawing for, like, at some points in my life because I stopped drawing for a long time, and it took a while to build it back up, so, you know, you gotta keep practicing, you're going to get stuck. And even if you do get stuck, just keep practicing, that's really all. Galaxy Guac said, I'm gonna keep asking, I'm so desperate. I'm not sure what your question was. I'm sorry. I'll see if I see it the next time I'm looking up, maybe. Okay. Oh, there we go. Galaxy Guac asked, Sonic Song, ever heard of the the Studiopolis Zone? Blah, blah. I can't even pronounce it. And the mashup with, I think that was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Where'd that go? The chat moves by so fast, I lose things pretty easy. And the Fresh Prince mashup. You know what? I think I listened to that, even. But, I can't remember what... I think that... I feel like I listened to it. I can't really remember, but yeah, I've heard of that before. It was an interesting idea, and the beat happened to fit. Oh gosh, Ricky said, I did an art in February and never did another art until April and ended in May. Well, I've gone plenty of long periods of time without drawing like anything, and it was not good for my improvement. Wait, what is that? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Whew, okay. Alright. Here's some nice calm music. I draw best to calm music. When it's like battle music, it like makes me nervous. Like I'm trying to focus. Okay. Grain Quinn or Grace said, have you heard of Hanazuki? Nope. I've never heard of that before, I'm sorry. Mako Vocaloid 3 said, can you please do an impression of Member Berries? I have no idea what that is. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. I don't know what that is. I need to do the cone flavor. Ugh, I can't even think. I think it's gonna be... It's like more yellow than that? Not, that's too yellow. Maybe here, let me try that. Yeah, that looks good, I got it. The Cap clone said, whenever I get down about my art, I look back at older art and I feel more motivated. Even looking back at art from a few months ago, which makes me realize how much I've improved over time. Yeah, that's a good approach. It's definitely a good way of looking at things. I mean, you really have to just compare what you do now to what you used to do, and, you know, that's the only, like, way, because if you just look at what, if you look at what other people are doing all the time, it's easy to make yourself get discouraged, but you're not them. You need to, you know, work on your own... You know, your own improvement, and you're never gonna be like that other person. Someday you're gonna develop your own style, and it will be better than what you've done before. But you can't worry too much about not drawing as good as that other guy. I mean, there's plenty of artists that I wish I could draw as great as they can. Like, that would be so awesome, but, you know, they're not me. I still have a lot to learn myself. Yeah. Kitty Fox asked, what did you think of episode 11, the Team Dimension Christmas episode? I loved that episode. That was a good one. That was funny. That was a good time. Genesis Rodriguez said, can you do a shadow voice, please?
Well, not really, because his voice is deeper than what I'm typically able to do. But I can try. This is Shadow the Hedgehog, and I like ice cream a lot.
I can't. That is not in my repertoire of voices. I'm not sure what Jazzy is doing, but he still seems to be testing something in the chat. Oh gosh, stretch! Ugh. Pokey in my pocket said, I just tweeted at you, can you take a look? I will take a look after the stream. At the moment, I cannot. But I have gotten some things from you before, fan art wise. Pokey in my pocket. I have them saved on in my fan art folder. Whew. It got kind of warm in here. Okay. Let's do this one next. I'm giving him, I think it's called Neapolitan ice cream. This is some fun music. Willow Drost said that was better than my Shadow impression. My Shadow voice is not one of my, that's not one that somebody would have me do in the show. It is not my ability. Oh, Jazzy just became a moderator. Ooh. Well, why didn't you ask me to do that? I could have turned you into moderator. I think I know how. Is that what you were testing? Dreamer of Chaos 1 said, Sonic Song, how did you determine how... Whoa. Oh no. Okay, I lost it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. How did you determine how saturated you wanted these characters to be in terms of color? It fits so well with the show's... It fits so well with the show with its joyful brightness. Oh. Well, I don't know. I just, picked bright colors because I like bright colors. And because back in the original drawings, like for the first set of artwork that was in Ask the Sonic Heroes, was, they were less saturated colors. Like, so they looked more dull, and so then just each time I did new artwork for the show, like, I made it brighter and brighter until this is what we ended up with. Which is, I think is quite satisfactory. Oh no! Here we go. There, just coloring some ice cream, that's all I'm doing here. Wait, I'm actually gonna use this color again. Sorry guys, I can't believe it's been almost 2 hours and I've colored 2 characters. Okay, I was gonna try to finish by like 1 o'clock. Look at this. This is what happens when I talk too much. Here we go. I think it needs... I need to color, like, he's gonna have some, like, red sprinkles on it, and then that's gonna be... And then I think maybe Shadow is done. Huh. I think that's too bright. Yeah, that's better. The other color was a little too bright. There we go. Sorry, I'm coloring sprinkles. This takes great concentration. No, that was out of the teeny tiny lines. There we go. Jazzy, are you being bad in the chat? I just saw Sapphire Acorn say, hey, I think Melvin is way past cool. Jazzy is just savage. Jazzy, what are you doing? Oh, Jazzy, that sounds interesting. I still don't know if you're making trouble over there, but that's interesting what you did about connecting the Discord to the chat. Strange. Ninja Squirrel 1 said, this stream has put a smile on my face. That's cool. I'm glad. Okay guys, I think Shadow's done, but while I was zoomed in and doing the ice cream, I noticed there was a blip on his quill. There we go. Let me just do like a quick check around here to make sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, and let's turn the color box off and see if I missed anything. No, looks pretty good. Okay, cool. There. Shadow and Sonic are ready to roll. I'm going to eat a little bit more oatmeal, and then I'm going to continue on with Silver on the other side, I think. This oatmeal is so cold, just been sitting here for 2 hours. Sapphire Acorn followed up with, no, Jazzy is saying Melvin is crusty again. Jazzy, be good! Why do you gotta make trouble everywhere? Jazzy, stop making people call Melvin crusty and average just because he kept you up all night so you could finish your work. Sandra Smill asked, what's your favorite thing to do on the beach? I don't really go to the beach very often. Like, when I lived in an area that had lakes, I liked to swim, but swimming at the beach creeps me out. Cause I'm not a very strong swimmer, and I got hauled out by a riptide once. That's when, like I don't know how to explain exactly what a riptide is, but it's when, like, the waves drag you out to sea. I had to get saved by a lifeguard because the waves were pulling me back so much that I couldn't swim back to shore. And I was like, well, this is great, and this lifeguard had to come get me. Yay. So, usually when I'm, like, at a beach, I'm just, like, walking on the beach and, like, enjoying the way it sounds and the way it smells. Sometimes I draw on the beach. But, yeah, that's, I like to walk on the beach, I guess, and sometimes I like to draw. How's that? Wow. Tanya Carlin said, that's why I don't swim in the ocean. That and I can only dog paddle. I have basically that skill level, Tanya. It's just, I can, like, dog paddle. I know how to float on my back, like, for, survival swimming. Like, I can do that. Oh. I just looked up and Z the Zebra says, hi, KN. Hi, Z the Zebra. Jazzy, what are you doing? I'm just seeing, like, Snowy Miku65 saying Jazzy's going insane. And, like, Andrea Grinto scolding you. Golden Marcus asked, do you like the Transformers? Yes or no? And I'm a big fan of your work, and you are the one that made me like Sonic, and I thank you. Hashtag you the boss. Transformers... I didn't watch the show as a kid, and I've never seen the movies either. I'm not really an especially big fan of, giant robots. Sorry, Omega! You are a small robot with a personality. So, Transformers never really drew my attention. I don't remember if it's a show my brother used to watch at all. Yeah, but, I know that Transformers has a lot of fans, so it does have a great deal of appeal to people, but I haven't seen much of it myself. Oh. Also, Amy Rose the Hedgehog or Rosie the Rascal said, Jazzy's just being funny, you guys, he isn't being mean. I guess I should clarify, Melvin and Jazzy are like, they're really good friends, and they pick on each other. So, Jazzy's making trouble, but he's not like really being like genuinely mean to like Melvin. Jazzy's just a troublemaker. Michaela Esquina said, Sonic Song, you inspired me to draw digitally. I've been watching you since I was 8, and now I'm in high school. Oh wow, nice. That's always neat to hear, like, how long everybody's been around, because the channel itself is, like, it's almost 10 years old. That's kind of amazing to think about. Because we started in 2008, and it's 2017 now. Next year, 10th anniversary of the channel, my gosh. Ninja Squirrel 1 said, Jazzy's just being jazzy. And Shadow the Hedgehog says, hashtag troublemaker Jazzy. Yup, that's about right. KJ said, the drawing's looking good. Thank you. I'm glad. There's still a lot of work to do. I meant to finish it by 1 o'clock, but I only have half an hour. And I only colored like 2 people. Let's see, last one before I just finished like my food. Max Cutie Hedgehog 2 said, "Can't wait until this shirt comes out because this shirt will be as good as mine, like my Kissed by the Coolest shirt in my dresser." Nice. You had the Kissed by the Coolest shirt? That's awesome. That one's actually like still available right now, the Kissed by the Coolest one, because a lot of people asked if we could make that available again, so we did. I need different music now. What should I play? I need some Sonic music. But we did SA2 Unleashed in Colors already yesterday. That was a long stream. Let's see. Box the Hedgehog said Sonic Adventure 1 music, so let's do it. Sonic Adventure 1 soundtrack. Okay, let's see. There we go. I think I should be skipping the singing tracks because sometimes I get in trouble for using like music with lyrics in it. Okay. Oh wait. Sip of coffee. I forgot I was just taking the coffee plain. Ugh, it's bitter. Okay, there we go. Ah. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Time to go over to Silver. I need to put the coloring though for Shadow into his area, like his thing. Blah blah. Okay. I need this though. It's a box for Silver. Okay, here we go. It's Silver time! Where's your art, Silver? I need to use the colors. Oh my gosh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, here we go. Sonic Fangirl said, "Sonic Song, your drawing is really cool." Thank you! I see now the whole chat is filled with either "I need coffee" or hashtag box buddies. Ultra Magnus said, "Is Jazzy here? I'm confused. I was gone for lunch." Oh, Jazzy and Melvin are both in here, kind of. Except Melvin's asking where Jazzy at. So, I don't know. I think he's in there somewhere, but yeah, the ninja staff seems to be in the chat at the moment. Woo! Oh! Sorry guys, I got a message from that person who I got a thing from yesterday. Melbell asked, "KN, I sent you some art yesterday. I was wondering if you got it." Hang on. Let's see. Melbell, what name, like, where did it come from and what name were you? Cause everybody's got, like, different usernames in different areas, and so I don't know, but, I probably got it. I think I've gotten things from you before. Let me go down into the M section, LM. I'm not sure what your name is of where you would have sent, sorry. Yes. Well, what kind of music is this? Okay. Guys, I got something for you. Hang on. I'm gonna call you. That's not... I'm getting called by a scam artist on my phone. I'm trying to make like a... Stop it! Go away! Rip-off artists! Let's see. Let's see. I hope it works. Oh, the suspense.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello! Hey guys, guess who's here? See if you can guess. Hey, say something in your main character voice.
Hello.
Hooray!
Everyone.
Hello! I'm gonna give everybody like just a second to guess. No, it's not Platty, but no. I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
It's Ames. Hi.
There we go! Yay! Finally, I have Ames on the chat with us. Hooray! Hello, everybody. Ames is.
Wow. Hello, everyone. There's so many. Hi.
Yes, there's 132 people in here, Ames, and I know that they're excited to see you. We've all wanted you on the chat for like, I've been back for what, 6 months? Hooray! Yes, everybody. Samantha the Hedgehog said, Ames, it's been so long! And mostly everybody else is going, Ames! Kami's Gift says, Ames, what's poppin'? What's poppin', Ames? Sapphire Acorn said, wait, Ames is here? Yes, Mako Vocaloids 3 says, woo, both of Sonic Song 182 is in here. Yep, this is everybody now. Hooray! I wish I could just, like, blast my computer sound. I hope you guys can hear her well enough. I think so. Oh no, it's just...
I'm hearing double, so I just made something quiet there. Because
Oh yeah, you're gonna be really confused if you play the stream sound and, try to talk at the same time. The stream lag is gonna be pretty glorious. There we go. Yes, both of us are here, finally. Now what we need is a question. And actually, I think Musical Sushi is, coming over pretty soon, and so that means you can talk to her too. Hey guys, anybody got a video game related question that I've never been able to answer? Ames is the
I don't know if
one.
I'll be able to either, but I can try.
Ames has a much higher possibility of having played the thing. Like, people were talking about Zelda earlier, and Ames has actually played Zelda, and I have not.
I've played a decent amount of Zelda. Yeah.
Yes, there has been Zelda. I've played no Zelda, so, like, whenever people have questions about it, like, I'm, like, the worst person to ask.
Majora's Mask, yes. I have played that one.
Yeah, that was... Let's see, that...
Gabriel Aranda.
Yes, Gabriel Andrade said, oh, Ames, if you fight Majora, best of luck. Have you...
I've done it. I've done it somehow, but I did it.
Is Majora's Mask, like, the one where it has that scary moon?
Yes, it's that one where you have to play, like, 3 days over and over and try to beat all these dungeons and get the masks.
Oh gosh.
And everything, like, resets. You've met with a terrible fate.
That sounds
dear.
horrifying.
Smash Bros!
You know, a lot of these, it is true that a lot of these games she wouldn't have played either, but she has played more than I have. Let's see. That seems...
There's so many questions fly by that I'm not sure what I'm reading anymore. Sorry, it's gonna take me some getting used to.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 6 months now, so I'm a little used to it, and even then I can't catch, like, half the questions. Ultra Magnus asked, what was your first Sonic game you ever played?
That would be... I think on the Sega with Nux. Well, no, before Nux, actually. I think it was Sonic... I think it was Sonic and Knuckles.
What was the,
Yeah. Final exams. That means
I'm sorry, another ad came up in the middle of the music and confused me.
Oops.
I was like,
Yeah.
who's talking to me? But
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Sonic 3 and Knuckles that I played first, because I remember playing with this other kid in the casino zone.
I thought you were like saying, I remember just playing in the casino. I'm like, oh my.
Like, dang it, casino zone.
Didn't you like...
Conlon, hey Ames, do you like voicing Amy? Wow, it just moved. But yes, I like voicing Amy. Amy and Charmy immediately became like my favorite.
I love being this bee, and I love being this hedgehog.
See, she's much cuter than my version of those voices. Oh, Musical Sushi says hi. She's in the chat.
Hey!
Ames...
Hey, Musical Sushi.
Yes.
I won't say your name.
Good thinking. She goes by Musical Sushi or Sushi, or sometimes we call her Sushi. Yeah.
I've not played Breath of the Wild, I'm afraid. I don't have the Nintendo Switch.
Is that Let's see, who asked that? I'm not sure who. I wasn't looking.
It flipped by. I'm catching the questions more than the names. I'm sorry.
That's alright, it does take some getting used to. Like, you can, like, grab the, like, the scroll bar if you try to see. The Dragon Skull asked which one of us is older.
That would be me.
Yep. The one that does the high-voiced, like, child characters is the older one.
Seriously.
I am the younger sister.
I
With
mean, I
my
can kind
deep,
of do
glorious
deeper
voice.
voices, but...
I was trying to edit that thing that we, the Var Story Extra project. I tried to edit some more of that the other day, just on a whim. That was funny. Because you were playing the male main character in that one.
Wait, I'm sorry, say that again.
You remember that, like, when I tried to make that audio book of Var Story? I actually, I messed around with the... Yeah, I messed around with the, some... Like, I don't know, just on a whim, I wanted to see if I could finish it, but I was like, you know what, this is gonna take way too long, and so I just did a little bit of work on it, and that was kind of funny.
Oh, wow. Where to even?
I know it's a little bit overwhelming, I'm sorry. Meanwhile, Melvin and Jazzy are, like, having a battle.
Oh yeah, I know I sound like the younger one, but honestly, I am the older one by a few months.
Tails Doll said, you guys sound like your most voiced characters in Ask the Sonic Heroes naturally.
Kind of. I've been speaking like Amy a lot. This is actually my voice, but yeah, it's definitely in my range.
Yeah, generally, like, our main characters that we play in Ask the Sonic Heroes, they do sound the most like us, and then our secondary characters, that's, like, they're more different. Like, obviously, Ames sounds more like Amy than she does like Charmy when she's, like, talking to people at the grocery store.
Yeah, that would be a little frightening if I sounded like Charmy naturally.
Yeah, because, where's the milk?
Where's the milk? I want the milk!
That would, oh my gosh, that would be an interesting trip to the store.
I think I'd frighten some poor person.
Grain Quinn asked, guys, is Musical Sushi a voice actor? Well, she's played some of the background characters in the show before, but she's
Yeah.
I think she was the pancreas.
Yes, she was. I'm pretty sure that was her.
The one who like talks like
she.
yeah, the one who sounds like they're talking in like the Charlie the Uniform. Oh my gosh, Charlie the Unicorn videos. Yes.
Yes.
So she's played some background characters, but her main role in the Sonic Song 182 crew is, yes, she's the backgrounds person. Gran Quinn screaming, milk!
They were?
People are shouting milk.
Milk!
Milk! Milk!
Let's see.
Smash Bros. Later.
We are getting some got milk going on.
How long have you been sisters? Stepsisters. As far as I'm concerned, we've been sisters forever.
Yeah, pretty much. Also real quick, Sushi said she'll be here in like 2 minutes. Okay.
Wait, who's here?
Oh, Sushi said she'll be over in like 2 minutes.
Sorry, I'm easily distracted.
That's okay. Right now, there's more screaming of milk in the chat than questions. So.
Gut ring. Yes.
So, how have you been? How was work?
Work's been okay. Boring stuff, but lots of inventory work in the bakery. Counting all the stuff we have.
Have you gotten accidentally burned on anything recently?
Not in years, thankfully.
Oh, good, because that was like when you first started, it was like you were always showing up like burned from something. Like, my gosh.
Usually the most innocent things were burning me.
you got burned by cupcakes.
Yeah, I was getting cupcakes out for someone and it burned me. I'm like, dang it. And the racks at work just passing by happened to be super hot. I'm like, oh, okay, nope.
Sanders Smill said...
Twilight Princess. You are Susie Kirby. Ames, did you play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess before? That is my favorite Zelda, actually. I really love that one.
Ooh. I didn't know Twilight Princess was your favorite one.
The favorite Zelda franchise, yes. That's my favorite one. You get to turn into a wolf, and there's like a lot of light and dark stuff. And, oh gosh, her name went away. No, dang it. The little imp. Why did her name go away? I hate it when my mind does that.
Yeah,
but she's awesome too.
Sanders
Yes,
Smill
I love
asked,
Cat.
do you like horror games?
Lately I've liked the old Resident Evil games, like, I was playing Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and Code Veronica. I like those ones. They're not as scary, but they're kind of silly, but they're charming. And they're charming in their own way. Gosh.
We have not...
I liked some other horror games, but right now they're not coming to mind.
Pretty sure neither of us has played any of the Five Nights at Freddy's games. Those are really popular right now, but neither of us have played them.
I've watched. Wind Waker, yes, I have played that. Midna, yes, thank you. That was her name. Midna.
Oh, yeah!
The newer game, Monster No. Majora's Milk?
It's
How many romance questions in one episode or no? They're amusing. We like the different twists on those romance, and that was Samalama.
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 Oh, let's see.
I can't survive jump scares. Jump scares can be frightening. They make me twitch.
Yeah, and like...
Nux have seen it.
Ames can go through a whole scary movie and nothing will scare her at all, but like loud sounds will just trigger a bodily reaction. And she's like, that was cheating. It's not that it scares her, it's just that she's suddenly prepared to fight. Oh my gosh.
I'm ready to grab that hammer and beat someone with it. Basically. If Sonic got canceled, I would be super sad. Dude, so sad. Granted, I still need to look at Sonic Boom. I have honestly not looked at Sonic Boom.
I've seen some of the... I've seen an episode or two, and I was considering trying to play, one of the games, because now I have a 3DS, but, I haven't gotten around to it. I don't have the money to buy new games. Not right now. Maybe later.
Same.
So...
Same here.
Die, zombie!
Yes, the Dragon Skull was mentioning "Die Zombie" from Be My Valentine or Else.
So it's Max Cutie, and it went away. The rest of your name, but you know who you are. I'm sorry.
Just do your best. I've gotta bring the parking pass out to Sushi, which will take like just a second. And then she'll be... Meanwhile, Ames is like, I've never been to a live stream before, and then I like leave you alone like 5 minutes.
I'm looking at all these questions going, hi! I've never played Minecraft, no. Afraid not.
Unless a specific question comes up while I am outside, you could tell everybody what you're playing currently.
What am I playing currently is a good question.
I'll be right back.
What was I playing currently? I think I was playing... Nope, it was the Resident Evil games I was talking about earlier. And Ashley the Hedgehog, yes, I do like Fairy Tail. I need to catch up, but I have someone at work who likes to keep tabs with me on that. So I pretty much know what's going on. Yes, hi. No, I have not played Minecraft. Jinzi Heredia. Doing good. Kind of a little lost here, so forgive me, but I'm trying to see all these questions. Nope. I have not played that particular Pokemon, Sun and Moon. I actually haven't played a lot of the newer stuff, so I'm afraid not. And I'm not sure what Hamilton is. I'm sorry, Missy Morbid. Sonic is doing lovely. He's running as usual, but I'll catch him.
Hello!
Hi.
I'm here with Musical Sushi. Reunion! Hello! We didn't mean to leave you alone. Ames, I've missed you!
Hi!
There we go. Nice.
What is my favorite Sonic song? Well, probably Team Roses, just because that used to be how I went into character voice for Amy. Follow me inside, outside, through the stratosphere.
Meanwhile, a bunch of people said hello to Sushi walking in. Sush.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Sapphire Acorn asked, Ames, have you seen Inuyasha?
Yes. Yes, that was like Inuyasha!
That was the best thing ever.
I love that. I've read the whole manga, but I have not seen all the anime episodes. Aw, thank you.
That was a long anime.
Yes, I love Kingdom Hearts, Green Queen. Yes. Favorites. Kingdom Hearts, a lot of the Final Fantasies. Granted, I have not played any of the newer ones since 13. Have you considered giving Amy a singing voice? We sing from time to time, if that's what you mean.
Yes, she sings much. There we go. I need to turn that off.
Have you seen Attack on Titan, Snowy Miku 65? Yes, I have. Not season 2, but I have seen it, and I've read the manga up to Grisha's past. Violent. But good.
You see, she's the one who's seen stuff. I haven't seen anything.
A lot of the newer stuff
What is
I'm
the
behind
war?
on.
Yeah, but I'm even more behind than that. I don't know
Luigi
nothing.
or Tails, who would win?
From Red X Master?
Well, Tails, but I like Luigi too, but Tails. He has more inventions. Sing, sing, sing. I've seen some of Bleach, The Dragon Skull, Sana, Suncap, Top 3 Sonic Crew Singers. What's Sonic's? I don't think so. I don't think I've seen that.
Prince McKinnis asked, have you seen Hunter x Hunter?
I've seen up till, gosh, the Chimera ants, like, it's awful. Somebody got et. Somebody got
dear.
et.
Sushi, have you seen Hunter x Hunter?
No.
No? Okay, only Ames
So,
out of the three of us.
I'm sorry, I probably spoiled that for somebody, but I didn't say who, and it's not a main character. It's not a main character, but it's still awful who got et. Dear goodness.
Shadow Galaxia 7 2.0 said, who's your favorite Dragon Ball Z character?
Who is? Probably Krillin. He's just abused. He's just abused. Poor thing.
Poor Krillin.
It probably doesn't help that, the abridged has made it so.
Yes.
They probably help.
I think all of us have seen quite a good share of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Go Team
Plus-
4-star, go.
Yes. Dodge!
Dodge! Go on! What? You forgot to dodge! Bleh. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Sushi! Yes, call her Sushi.
Yes, that is her name.
I make people very hungry.
Yes.
Hello. I'm not a Yoshi. Goku. Monster Hedgehog.
Can I ride you? Just like so. That's a very amusing show.
Oh dear.
John Matsu asked if you guys heard of Emu Emmy. I've only heard of her now, and I'm going to be meeting her on Sunday at the Sonic Revolutions convention, so... but I hadn't met her prior, and I didn't know of her until coming back from my hiatus. Ames, she's
I'm not sure who that is.
she does some voice act. She's well known for voice acting, and I think she plays Amy and Tails in a fan game called Big's Big Fishing Adventure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Amy Rose and Tails. Yep. Max Cutie Hedgehog 2. Ames, have you seen Yuri on Ice? I have not. Sorry.
I haven't seen it either, but I would like to. It sounds like it would appeal to me.
Would not.
I'll have to look it up soon.
I have the case of the giggles.
I'm sorry.
Giggles are good.
Sushi's
I like
just-
giggles.
Sushi just has the giggles in the background.
We have a better Yuri on Ice.
That's fine. We what?
Oh gosh.
Huh?
Cat Yoshi 47 asked who voices Tails. That's Hiei Fire Shadow or Taya. She's the voice of Tails on Sonic Song 182.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Our lovely Tails. La, la, la. I've seen some of Gravity Falls from Ninjamon Coddle. I liked it, but I haven't seen the whole thing.
I watched all of Gravity Falls. I loved it. That was a lot of fun. That was a great show.
Platy's here.
Mm-hmm.
Platy's here.
I'm seeing the chat say hi to Platy. I missed her.
Is Platy here?
I think
haven't
she
seen
might
her.
be. I've seen people shouting her name in the chat,
Ooh.
Platy, where are you? Ames is here for once.
For once.
I'm sure she
I'm
would.
losing her voice.
I wonder, like, Platy might be like at work or something. I don't know. Because usually if
Ames is
she's
your
home,
real
she like
name,
calls.
Because it suits you. Aw, thank you. That's not my name, but I do like it.
There we go. There's Platy. Hey, Platy.
Platy.
How you
Platy.
doing?
Huh?
Ruby, the cat editor, asked, "Do you like Sailor Moon?"
That was one of my first animes I ever watched. I don't actually know all of it, but I know I got through like season 3 at least, and then I'd see like, no, maybe 4. Season 4, and then I'd see like a bunch of different things because I had friends that really liked it, and I have this random movie where Rini gets kidnapped. And one of my favorite lines from that,
I know what you're gonna say.
Oh, goodness gracious. It's Ames.
Hey, you people. Hi. Hi. How's it going, Platy?
Oh, it's going well. I just woke up not too long ago.
Me too. Lots of
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. It's almost 1.
Cat Yoshi 47 asked, "Ames,
It's a
sing the
lovely
Sailor
day."
Moon theme."
It's been a while. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by day.
daylight.
I can't remember.
Sonic, join us! Never running from a real fight.
From a real fight.
She is the one named Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
She is always there to defend. She is the one on who we can depend. She is the one named Sailor Moon. I don't remember a lot of it actually, but
I'm not sure how, like, the volumes are between, like, you being able to hear you guys on Skype and then me talking, so I'm trying not to talk as loud.
I just know that there's a buttload of lag.
Oh yeah, there's
yeah,
plenty of
that's why I
lag.
stopped listening to the YouTube live stream. The sound is off on that because so much confusion.
I was
Yeah,
a stream
I was
guest
just
once
pausing so
in
that way I
a
have
Mardic
a chance
stream,
of-
and the lag was a huge problem, so I couldn't listen to it, so I never knew, like, what songs he was listening to on the stream, so I'm like, well, here we go.
Jonathan Pfeiffer asks, Platy, you just woke up. Are you joking? I am not. I was... Actually, I don't even think I was really staying up a whole lot last night. I think I was playing, like, Symphony of the Night at, like, until, like, midnight, and then I fell asleep.
It's 4 where you are, Cat Yoshi 47. It's 1 over here. Not as bad.
Yeah. I woke up around like 12:30. So my voice is kind of like raw, but at least it's healing. That's good.
Maybe some tea. Yay!
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get some tea and meat. Let's see. Questions.
Oh, I guess Platy didn't realize. Sushi's here too, but she's doing homework in the background.
No, I'm in the chat. I need a computer to do homework.
Oh gosh. I'm sorry.
Hi, Platy.
You know, I want to hug Sush.
Ames, when are you coming down to our neck of the woods?
Oh, I don't know. I need money.
Yeah, we're all broke.
For a plane ticket for you, gosh, jingle dang it.
It's actually probably not that horrible, but I need the time and the money. There's stuff I have to do. But
I will pay for your ticket. You will be expedited.
I recognize that voice, but I'm not sure who it is.
Dalek. I always like making Dalek voices and just like using like different words aside from exterminate.
Exterminate.
Like cannot get out of this situation. Must not tell the truth. Fabricate. Fabricate.
Hey, where's Silver?
Oh, I'm right here.
Jean Z Heredia. Except she just said, where's Silver? Or, actually, I'm not sure what gender. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
No, I'm right here. I'm just enjoying the fact that Ames is here now.
Hi, Silver.
Hi, Amy. Oh goodness, it's so strange. This is the first time you're going to be in the stream.
I know. I was so nervous when I first came onto here. I'm still missing a lot of stuff here, though.
All you need to know is my boxes are going to be here to support you. Thick and thin, my boxes are there for you.
Oh, thank you, Silver. I'm sure they'll be a lovely support.
Oh, no need to thank me. Take the boxes.
Thank you, Silver's boxes.
They say thank you. Let me see. Gabriel and Andrada asks, did you play Majora's Masks? I'm guessing that's to everybody. Have y'all played Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask?
Yes,
Nope.
I have.
I'm currently playing through it both on 3DS and on Nintendo 64. I found the gold part like a couple months ago, and I was like, sweet. And then they were having a sale for all of the Zelda games before the 30th anniversary, and I was just like, well, may as well get the 30% off. And so now I have it on 3DS as well.
Nice. I just have the 64 version one. The gold one. It has holographics, and it's fun.
You have the holographic card? That's the rare one.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, all I have is like the still image one.
Oh. I have the holographic. I think my father won it a long time ago. On some sweepstakes or other.
That's pretty rad, I would say.
Hey, Ames, do you have a golden, like, Zelda cartridge for your N64?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Apparently that's something, like, that's rare and hard to get.
Well, well, it depends. Do you have Ocarina of Time with the gold cart?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the rare one, because Majora's Mask always comes in gold. It's just whether or not it has the holographic image on the front.
Majora's Mask does also. I have both of them, so.
So you have both of the rarest of the 64.
Do I?
Way to go!
Nice, Ames.
I never really thought of it. But, yeah. But if it makes you feel better, I probably ruined the rareness on those when I was younger.
What were you, like, chewing on the cartridges or something?
I've written on them.
Oh.
I think I put my name on them.
I think the only rare game I own, aside from, making the obvious joke about Rare the company, I think the only rare game I own is Bayonetta 1 and 2. It's the double disc version for the Wii U, and that's like $80 now. It's expensive. I have no idea how much it's worth now, but I got it for free, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Nice. Sonic Superstar. What's the favorite Mario game? Favorite Mario game. Do the Mario parties count?
I would say so. Yeah, they have the word Mario in them.
I like Mario Party 3.
That's a good one. It has Waluigi in it.
Yes, it introduces Daisy and Waluigi. And I know KN really liked number 2 because of the dress up. I don't know what's her favorite, but
number 2 is my favorite one, but number 3 had some. Shut up, Silver.
Seriously, Silver.
The second Mario Party thank you, is my favorite one. I liked the music and the levels and the theming of it the best. But, number 3, I liked the character selection, plus a lot of the mini games over there were super cute, like that cherry picking one and the Eats a Pizza game.
Eats a pizza!
Lots of
That's
fun,
a lot
both
of
of
button
them.
clicking.
Not that I could compete exactly with Ames and her ability to play Mario Party, she'd just destroy me. Mostly, I was battling the computers for who gets to be second place.
I remember when we used
Oh
to
yeah, you were
play
telling
Who
me
Would
about
Lose.
that.
We'd make a contest of who would lose the hardest at some point.
Yeah, there is no competing with Ames in those games, so what we would do is it's like, alright, who can get out of this, like, the most in 4th place with, like, no money, no stars, and, like, sometimes the game would, like, conspire against us. You know how you can find those hidden boxes that just have a star in it, and we're like, no!
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. My favorite Mario title, I think it's a toss-up between Super Mario 3D World, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and Super Mario Land 2. I would have to say Super Mario Land 2. It's just, there's something about it that's very charming. And, I mean, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, I could play forever and ever, but I think the thing about Super Mario Land 2 is the fact that it just, it literally is the definition of pick up and play.
In place di introduce Wario.
Wario.
Wario. Oh my god, no,
Ooh, well, I also like Mario Kart, just because of zaniness. People blow up.
Which one?
How about Mario RPG?
there's
You were a fan of that one too, right, Ames?
Mario what?
Mario RPG?
Mario RPG! Oh my gosh.
I'm actually playing that for the first time.
I have that. That is childhood. It's, yes. Mario RPG is definitely one of them. For some reason that didn't come to mind. There's so many Mario things, and I like most of them. But yeah, Mario RPG, awesome stuff. Gino and Malo. They are new in that.
Let's see.
Plus you get to have Peach healing people. Yes.
Oh, perfect. Sandra Smile asks to KN and Ames, what is the meaning of life?
What is the meaning of life?
That was
42.
legit one of the questions that we had as one of the templates.
42, of course.
Have you ever touched Sean Connery's teeth?
No, can't say I have.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've, like, seen that video, but I remember those were some of the original, like, demo questions for Ask the Sonic Heroes.
Who's your favorite Brawl character? That's such an outdated question.
Who's your favorite Brawl character?
But that's a joke. Nobody plays Brawl anymore.
Aww.
But what is the meaning of life to you guys?
I don't really know. Get out there and live your life.
I guess so, sure.
I don't know. I'll go with the simple answer of 42.
That's fair. What about you, Can?
The meaning of life is... Sorry, I'm rearranging some things so Sushi can sit somewhere else at the moment. Musical Sushi's gonna be coloring my art now.
Woo!
So, since she's, like, physically here, she, like, might as well, so she's gonna be coloring the art. And now I'm just, like, moving over here to talk to you guys. Hopefully you can still hear. Meaning of life is to seek happiness in the achievement of your goals. Whether that means things like, you know, if your goal to be happy is to, like, take care of your family, or, like, you know, save lives in a certain kind of job, or to make people smile with your work or something, you know, seeking your, you know, whatever your goals are and, like, being successful in that way, I would say is the meaning of life.
I just just go with what Monty Python said, and they say it's nothing special. It's try to be nice to people, give some love to your body, read a good book every now and then, get some walking in, and try and live together in peace and harmony with people of all creeds and nations.
Meanwhile, Katyoshi47 says, "I want a Slurpee."
I can dig it.
Here we are discussing the meaning of life. And then Slurpees.
Yes, Slurpees.
I want some coffee.
Dav Gamer said, "Sonic Song, can you have Rouge say David is awesome? I can try. Hey there, David is awesome." How's that?
It's a trap.
Oh,
It's a trap!
You fell into it.
Oh no, this person's been asking that since like yesterday. It's just now that it came up that I could see it.
It's a trap.
Sonic Stepchild where he asks, Sonic, how are those fancy chili dogs? Oh man.
He's gonna cry.
They were so good.
Here's oh my gosh. I've never seen him do this.
Sweet onion.
He was very emotionally affected by how good those chili dogs were.
Although to be fair, they could use just a little bit more cheese and some beans. But that's me thinking out loud.
Taylor Everix asked, "Do you guys play?" Oh boy, the question slipped, but I can find it. Do you guys play Paper Mario Color Splash?
I have yet to play it, but I hear that the writing is good.
No, I don't think I've played it. I've only played some of the older Paper Marios.
Do you have a Wii U, Ames?
No, I have a old Wii. Just the Wii. Anything newer, I actually don't have. Like, the newest thing I have is a PS3 and the 3DS. Really not very new at all.
Ames, I need your friend code and also your PSN username.
That's right.
Unless you
I
don't have
lost it
Wi-Fi.
a long time ago, didn't I? We used to have each other's.
I just sworn we did.
We
You just
did, but
text
I
it to
got
me.
PS3 because the other one died. And...
Indeed, I labeled nothing sushi.
But yes, we'll have to do
Cutie
that.
Hedgehog 2 says, guess what? We have a girl chat. Yes, we do.
Woohoo!
Power.
Sushi says that's not true because Sushi's a man.
I sound very girly.
Sushi, you know, I'm very proud of you for coming to terms with this. I just wish you would have told me sooner.
I am a man!
My closet was a very scary place. I had to come out of it.
Oh gosh.
It's official, everybody. Sushi has come out of the closet.
Yay!
Proud of you, Sushi.
And I am apparently Danny DeVito, so...
Yes.
The trash man!
Oh my god! I have discovered something amazing.
What is it?
No, you're a man.
Man.
Why did
Man.
know us? You actually know us?
Wait, why?
It's a man thing.
Oh, I know, that's it. Well, I mean,
That comes originally from something on, like, All That.
You really know us?
I've known you guys for 10 years. There's a chance that I've known so many things about you guys.
The man thing, probably not. But
No, the bottom of,
That's only because of Repairman.
The bottom of Silver Shoes
from
also
Old Bat.
is like
oh.
I have no idea what you guys are actually quoting.
There's a character I had when I was younger.
Could be interesting.
That
I don't know if you'd be
screamed
into this,
man
but
a lot.
open that file and turn on psychokinesis.
His name is Man.
He's also got that. in his
No, what was his name? His name went
You
away.
don't have to do that. You don't know what to do about it.
I
It's just
can't
supposed to
remember it
look
at
for the
this
psych-
moment. Do I have it
As
in
for
my
this regular character, it can just
drawing
be the bottom of the screen,
thing?
and then
Do
this
you
is
actually
supposed
want me
to
to draw the psychokinesis?
Oh my gosh, where is he? Where
If you don't
is
know
he?
what the heck
Where's
that would
mission
look like,
source
you don't have
pictures?
to.
I can figure it out.
Wow, I found a random picture I drew a long time ago with Amy just floating, like, when you lose in Kingdom Hearts.
I think you could
Kind of
figure it
weird.
out.
I'll try.
Kind of weird. No, there's no heart, but she's just in that stance where she looks like she's sleeping and she's floating. Kind of like how Sora does.
You have no idea how many times I've seen that screen.
I think any Kingdom Hearts person has seen it a lot. There's just certain things. Especially if you are playing, like, the harder ones. Like, if you go back and do the big bosses, there's, like, this thing in Peter Pan's world that I hate fighting. That lich thing. Stops time, kills you. I can't find him.
John Matsu was asking, Sonic Song, are you too busy still for voice jobs? I would say that yes, I am still busy. Like, if someone was gonna commission me to do voice work, like, if I was able to do it and be paid so I could, like, put food on the table, that I could possibly make time for that sort of thing. Oh, it's just, I am so busy right now that the only way that I could do it is by commissioned work, or if it was for someone who was, like, a longtime friend of mine already.
Have you saved?
Huh? Yeah, I've been saving a lot. Just Control S and you're good.
Okay.
Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, by the way, guys.
Zale. His name is Zale. Sorry. Zale. Zale was the character's name.
Max Cutie Hedgehog 2 said, are you going to add this drawing to the shirts to buy Sonic Song? Yes, this design that I've been working on is for the Sonic Summer 2017 t-shirts. I'm trying to get it finished so that I can get it out in early June so, like, people can actually have it during the summer. Oh, but that's what it's for. It's the t-shirt design. Thank you again to everybody who participated in the voting, because you guys chose the characters for the shirt, and so that's what I'm drawing now. Crystal Love asked, Sonic Song, do you speak Spanish? I've taken Spanish classes so I can speak a little bit. I find it difficult to, like, I don't hear it very well. I don't speak it so great, but I speak some. But I can read it a little bit better. I'm not sure what Ames's level is. Platy is fluent.
Very little. I can read it and make it sound like I know Spanish, and then people start going further, and they're like, no habla en español.
¿Hablas español, Amy? Amy, hablas español.
I think my cat hit my microphone. Sorry.
Oh.
Anyways, I was, and thus you couldn't hear me.
Nope. Yeah.
I know very little Spanish, but I can fool you into thinking I know it by greeting you, and then you try to go farther. Like, sorry, no habla en español.
Right there.
Hello.
It's actually a very light gray. I just noticed from this.
No hablo inglés.
That's wrong.
You don't speak English?
Okay. I don't. 100%. My English is terrible. Question in regards to Kingdom Hearts. What were the bosses that you guys got stuck on the most?
Frickin' Maleficent's dragon.
Really? I one-shotted her. It was Ursula for me that got me stuck. What about you, Ken?
Oh, I see.
Ursula.
Thank you.
Oh, she was a pain in the butt too, but actually she was easier for me. I think just because I usually hide when fighting Maleficent. I hide and let Donald and Goofy beat her up for a long while. Like, go at it.
What about you, Ken? What was the boss that you got stuck on every single time?
Well, it's been such a long time since I've played any of the Kingdom Hearts games. The first one that came to mind is I got my butt kicked at the Cave of Wonders a whole bunch. And I was like, why is this even so hard? It's just for some reason, I was just killed repeatedly and outside of the Cave of Wonders. I'm like, this isn't even a hard battle, what's wrong with me? Thank you, Sushi.
Oh, with the, like what was it,
That's it?
the enemy rush?
I don't remember. I just remember being frustrated outside of the Cave of Wonders.
Tiger's head, where you there's a cat.
Cat's just like, I want to be involved.
He wants to be a jerk. I love my cat, but
You know, I did initially say Ursula, but I think the fact that I can recite this word for word is a testament to how many times I've died at this battle.
Take a look at this tiny place. To the heart seeking freedom. This island is a prison surrounded by water. And so this boy sought off to escape this prison. He found a way to cross over to other worlds and open his heart to darkness.
Riku!
Your voice can no longer reach him where he is. His heart belongs again to darkness. All worlds begin in darkness. And also, your heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it. Such is its nature. In the end, every heart returns to the darkness from which it came. Darkness is true as heart's true essence.
That's not true! The heart may be weak, but sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down, there's a light that never goes out.
So you've come this far to understand nothing. Every light must fade. Every heart returns to darkness.
I have to agree. You're right, Platy. That freaking battle.
I think every Kingdom Hearts fan can recite that word for word. Nitro Wolf 9963, KN, Ames, and Platy. If you had any power, what would it be?
I would like to be able to fly and or directly teleport, because it would be very nice to be able to just visit my family and my friends just at a whim. But, like, I've been unable to travel for, like, a while, so... like, and you know, it's... Ames would need to get time off work if I could just, like, fly.
That would be pretty awesome.
How about you, Ames?
Gee, that is a good question. Healing. Yeah, I'd like healing at this point.
You know what? You so would be a healer.
That makes sense, dude.
I could totally see you being a healer in, like, an RPG Ames.
Maybe.
She would be a healer with, like, just this massive blunt object to destroy people with. It'd just be like, she's a healer, but she fights people with, like, an entire couch. It just, like, clubs people with, literally a couch.
Specifically a couch.
Yes. That was the first piece of big furniture that I could think of. That would be Ames.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Your special attack would happen whenever anybody, like, pokes you in the belly. That's when the special attack would be unleashed.
I remember that.
Like, no!
Yeah, you don't want to poke me. You don't want to poke me in the belly. I get really... I spaz out.
Our friend did once, and she, like, flailed, like, into the air. It was violent.
I spazzed out. I try to stop such tendencies, because I usually strike out at somebody, but... yeah.
If I had a superpower, I think mine would be a 3-pack. It would be super speed, lightning fast reflexes, and the ability to withstand high wind speeds.
That would be helpful. So your own powers don't kill you.
Because imagine having super speed, right? But you don't have the ability to, like, withstand the wind speeds that you do.
Oh my
so
gosh,
your skin is like flopping all over the place, and you get, like, cuts all over you, and just like, and then, like, you don't have the lightning fast reflexes, so you just, like, ram right into a wall.
So basically, you'd like to have Sonic's superpower set.
Basically, yeah, just his main 3, just having the ability to run fast, be able to react quickly, and the ability to withstand the wind speeds.
By the way, did Melvin hack Jazzy's computer? AKA Jazzy left his computer open and so now Melvin is running rampant?
I don't know. I just know that Melvin went to get food at some point.
He's just like, I am drunk with power.
See, Melvin and Jazzy are both troublemakers.
Yeah.
Crystal Love asked, do you have a pet?
Who?
All of you.
To whom?
Everybody.
Amos, what's your kitty's name?
I have 2 kitties, but the one you get to hear the most is Buster. Mr. Buster.
Mr. Buster. Buster move.
my Mr. Buster move.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Do you know how to make it look like sand?
What kind of a kitty is
By putting a gradient on it or
I don't actually know what he is.
Do you not?
But he's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm not good with reading.
Do you know how? Because I was like,
No, I don't know. I need Sasha.
My pet her name is Cookie, and she is a fluffy little puppy dog.
I can figure it out.
She is the floofiest.
I've got a cat that's probably bigger than Platy's dog. And his name is Bailey.
You don't have a cat, you have a puddle.
Well, yes, I have a puddle with hair on it.
Has Bailey been more lethargic than usual?
Well, he has made an impression upon all of my friends by like laying on the ground and then just sort of like leaking out to the sides because he's so
That sounds horrible. that sounds horrible. Just leaks.
Yeah, I guess that sounds kind of creepy. I don't know how to explain it. How about this? He lays on the ground and then he expands just into like a flat mammal.
He becomes a Morpheus blob, kind of.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I still remember when you guys first got him.
Yeah, Ames was with us when it's actually like my family's cat. It's not exactly my cat, but Ames and I were both there when they got the cat, and he was so small and tiny. He was a little kitten.
Oh, kitten.
Kitten baby. He got so big.
Sonic Sceptile Warrior said, "Cats are liquid. I knew it."
I knew it.
Pass it on.
Yeah, they have the properties of water. Therefore, making cats the superior being to this planet. As we all know. As cats know. I think nobody knows that knowledge more than cats.
Sonic 182, Ames am I showing me? Ames is a warrior, and maybe I should make her a healer? Oh, that's up to you. Amy naturally is a warrior in the games and shows, usually. But if you'd like to add that attribute, that's always fun, too.
Yeah, I do very much perceive of Amy as being, like, definitely, like, a fighting class character.
Yeah, she's
Amy is no
we
healer.
technically have everybody
Amy's the
here
exact opposite of a healer.
for the die zombie situation.
Yeah.
You guys constantly bring that up as a little shadow hitting me in the head.
I'm sorry, it just always comes up. I'm not exactly proud of that moment.
How are we gonna move on from this?
I don't know. People always bring it up. I mean, it's not just me. I don't know.
It's
but we're
so
still
sad.
friends, right?
Oh, of course, we're definitely still friends. It's just my head. Speaking of pets, I can see the doggy. I can see the doggy. Oh, the baby. Oh, the little baby. Oh, you're the baby. Oh, she's just so excited right now.
Are you hungry? Doesn't you want mommy to get you some food?
It is time to feed the mammals, clearly.
Like, can you hear her? Like, jumping around.
I can hear her panting. Oh, there was a cute little squeak. I heard a squeak. And she's licking things.
Oh my god, I love her so much. She's such a good dog.
She sounds adorable.
Mommy's gonna get you. Oh, my baby.
XX Kila 1XX said, "Is there anything you have done in the show that you would have liked to have done differently?" Well, there's things I would to have to be able to do, but I just, I would need a staff of animators to do it. I have you guys who were here before saw the clip that I played for you of Esquire's Dragonary. I can animate, but something
I missed that.
something that, getting basic animation for Ask the Sonic Heroes is something that I wish I could have done from the beginning, but it would take months for me to complete an episode if I did that, and it seems better to keep it simple and be able to, keep episodes coming out rather than taking 3 or 4 months just to do one episode because it's animated. But that's something that I wish I could do differently, but it's not really feasible right now. Platy, you sounded like you knew of something.
Definitely. It was I believe the second Valentine's Day episode. The Sonic Shadow, Sonic Shadow and Silver, where Sonic says, "Real men don't spend time in rooms that are pink," which is a dirty lie. I know plenty of men who have their entire bedrooms adorned in pink. So that was very rude of me to say back then, and I still apologize about this to this very day.
Aw, it's okay. It wasn't done out of spite.
No, but I think Sonic and I have both matured a little bit more, despite Sonic not aging.
Sonic, how old are you turning this year?
Oh, I'm gonna be turning 15 this year.
Oh, good, fantastic. I'll bring you another 15th birthday cake.
Thank you very much.
Yes. I don't know if Aim saw our skit.
What?
Oh, Platy and I made a skit
skit?
about Sonic.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't have anything Twitter, sorry.
You should. That's how you keep updated on us in general. That's mostly how we update the world on what we're doing.
One day, but I don't think my phone can handle it because it's old and I don't have internet.
Oh, goodness,
I live in the
right.
Stone Age. Love the Stone Age.
Oh, you're so happy. Oh, you're so happy.
Oh gosh.
Sonic will be 15 forever. Yes, you will.
Yeah, the idea behind it is that Mobians, once you reach a certain age, you don't go past that age ever. It's just it's only Amy that.
Or at least you don't until it's suddenly relevant to your life. Like Amy being doo-doo-doo, and then suddenly just being older than she was.
I was kind of wondering.
Or in Charmy's case, you age backwards.
I know. Well, I think it was
typo.
Well, no, it just depends on what you read or see. But the way he's portrayed in the games, he's definitely a 6-year-old.
Yeah, most definitely.
I am going to be 6 forever. You can't change it. I don't think I quite suit a 16-year-old yet. I mean, unless I just never mature.
That might be the case, Charmy.
And Vector and Espio are just in the back whistling, trying not to say anything.
Viciously.
Well, that's a pretty good Vector.
Thank you for guys forget. I once did it. Actually, you know what? I never posted it, did I? I did it.
I don't think I ever saw you voice as Vector.
I voiced an entire dub of every single opening cutscene of Sonic Heroes. And I'm so sad that I never got around to posting it.
You should.
Would you guys want to see that if I was able to unearth it?
Yeah,
Would the audience like to see me do that too? be
What are you doing,
super fun. Let's see.
Why do you do this, Buster? Why?
I heard that too. I'm like, oh, we're not going.
Buster, why?
Let's see. Keely the Hedgehog says, Sonic, if you could be a character from the anime Fairy Tail, who would it be and why? I've never watched Fairy Tail. I don't watch a whole lot of anime, guys. I don't watch the anime.
I
just in general.
think Sushi and Ames both gasped when you said that.
How could you?
Is it okay that I'm in Platy's camp right now? I've never seen it either.
I don't know.
Really?
The only
Half the staff has seen it, the other half has not.
The only character I know about is Lucy, and she's cool. I'll be Lucy.
Wow,
You'll be
you
the
don't even
plot
know
device.
About or happy? That's quite amazing.
No.
Or Gray or Urza?
The plot device.
Nope. I don't know. Lucy, she seems fun and happy.
Okay.
I'll be her.
I like Lucy, yeah, but really interesting.
I don't know. Do you think I would watch anime? Do you think I have time to sit down and watch anime that has over 100 episodes?
Yes.
No. I'm the fastest thing alive, dang it.
Not unless it's running with me.
Well, you know, up for interpretation.
Yeah.
By the way, everybody,
Agreed.
I do have some places I need to go and things I need to do, so we will stream for a little bit longer, but we're gonna wrap it up a little bit. Maybe as soon as we finish the sandcastle and, like, the flag. So, like, maybe, like, another 5 or 10 minutes or something.
Lyrical Miracle asks, hey, Potty, please say find the computer room as Vector.
I just, gotta get in my room first so that way I don't get yelled at for yelling. Find your computer room!
I think we found the computer room enough times, Vector.
Oh.
Well, you'd imagine that I'd find it once, but now I gotta find it again. It's really disheartening, I tell you.
I know about that. I'm just not
How do
gonna
you
make
keep
it
on
look
losing
convincing
it?
beyond that.
Well, you see,
in the
every
same
single time
place.
I find one, there's always another one. Everybody has a computer room inside their house, so now I have to find another one once I find that one. It's really disheartening, I tell you.
Your obsession is amazing, Vector.
Well, call it determination, boys.
Really amazing.
I really just want to, like, sit down and, like, write down every single understudy that I have.
Well, basically, this is how it basically breaks down. Everyone's got their characters that they play, and then the understudies for basically everything is either Platy or me or Ames. Ames is the understudy for Marine, but then Platy and I are, like, we split, like, the entire rest of the cast as the understudy. So if somebody can't do the thing, it's either Platy or me, except with Marine because Ames is the understudy for that character.
Which is funny because I'm not very good at Australian accents.
Your Australian accent actually is really good.
Well,
I asked some of my Aussie friends.
My Aussie friends would disagree. Like, Ames and I are equally... Yeah, Ames and I are equally not actually good at Australian accents, but to, like, Americans, like, we sound pretty good, because lots of people, like, you know, were like, wow, that's amazing, can you be Marine for the show? And, you know, I didn't know any better back in the day, but I've got, like, 2 people on the Sonic Song 182 cast, and also my friend Budge007, they're all, like, actually Australians. And so, like, I started casting... If a character needs to have, like, a certain accent from another country, like, I've been trying to actually find someone who legitimately has that accent, because I didn't realize how bad my Australian accent was. Basically, like, the way we do our Australian accent is like somebody in another country, like, trying to do an American accent, by talking like a hillbilly. This is my American accent. That's the way we're talking in it. Like, that's what our Australian accent sounds like to Australians.
I have me an idea.
Because, I mean, I, like, showed Budge, and I was like, so how's this one? Like, of my own, like, work, and he's like, it's, And then he laughed, and he said, it's something. Like, oh, no.
It's not particularly... It's not really good, is it?
Like,
I think that's my favorite, like, British Englishism, is whatever, they're trying to be critical, or they try to be very, like, inherently rude, but they'll, like, ask it as a question. It's like, it's not good, is it? That was, apparently, the Beatles tried to send David Bowie a song and wanted to hear his opinion, and he just, like, phoned them in, and he was just like... Yeah, it's not a good song, is it? So good. It's so really good. I love it. I think the only character aside from that accent would probably be Omega.
then that's cool.
Because he's English. Because he's English made and he runs on Linux. E123 Omega, and I like milkshakes.
E123 Omega.
Omega. I love it so much.
Amy is so aggressive. I've kind of missed what... I guess in general she is kind of aggressive.
Yes, she is. She is a feisty little being. I love her.
I'm not sure what brought it up in this chat, but yes, she is kind of aggressive. I generally mellow her out, but yes, she is aggressive.
But, yeah, no, I think, let me see. I understudy Eggman, Shadow, SPO, Vector, let me see. I technically understudy Rouge. Technically.
You're probably better off at it than I am.
I've never heard your Rouge, Ames. Let me hear it.
Gee, going into
Just be saucy.
I don't even know what to say.
Just say, I'm so pretty.
Ask Knuckles about his Master Emerald.
I'm so pretty. Sorry, I started giggling. Nucky, I don't think you should do that. What you're doing, I don't know. But I'm not actually sure what I'm saying. But I don't think I'm a very good match for Rouge.
It's okay, they had me doing silver earlier.
It's no use.
It's no use!
It's no use! Frickin' silver.
Frickin' silver. Oh my gosh. I don't know, there's something very cute about hearing your small, fluffy voice try to do a saucy Rouge.
Yeah, well, I usually do all these really high-pitched cutie voices, or the, I'm a kid and I'm hyperactive as heck kind of voices, you know?
Yep, those are Ames's most common voice types. I think that you were cast as Blaze in a few things.
Well, sometimes I can sound like Blaze.
That's pretty good.
It just depends.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Well, I think if me doing that Rouge impression from the Team Dark episode should be a testament to anything. You know, we actually got questions about whether or not that was actually their voice actors. That was actually the voice actors over a filter.
Yep, nope,
no,
that was Platty doing that when Omega was doing the voice impressions of the characters, like, as Omega, and, like, it, you know, because the characters got, like, a voice mimicking thing. That was Platty doing those voices, just with, like, Omega's sound filter on it. Like, we didn't, like, just dub in ourselves, like, that was all her.
Hey, everybody. This is Rouge. I'm so pretty. I love that. I always think about that. I'm like, yeah, that's Rouge. It's just, I'm so pretty. Can I hear Rouge say that, please, Can?
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Oh, okay.
I've seen
I'm so pretty.
It's just so perfect.
I can't help being perfect. I'm just me.
I'm just me.
Hey, Ames, you missed
Finally
it.
got your sandwich, Rouge.
Oh, great. That was the slowest service I ever had in my life.
Oh, excuse me, not everybody sells avocado here in Central City.
It took, like, literally a day.
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find avocado? I can't fly all the way to. I can't fly on the tornado with tails immediately and get avocado from California. That's not easy.
Oh
I had to
my.
glide all over this city. Do you think it was hard? Do you think it was easy to find avocado?
You're so cute when you're worked up.
Here's your dang sandwich.
Thanks. Hey, so now I have a sandwich and Amy doesn't have a sandwich, and that's kind of sad. Could you get Ames a sandwich?
No, it's okay. Don't worry.
What kind of sandwich do you want, Amy?
Red flag.
I don't know.
Red.
Oh.
You
at
can
this
choose.
point,
It's okay. You don't even have to get it. You're fine.
Right. You know what? I'll make something. I'll make something festive for you, Amy, since you're not here often. Get you like a sourdough soft taco or something.
Ooh.
Sounds good.
I swear to Mobius, Rouge.
What?
I'm not making you one.
I'll just eat off of Amy's plate. She won't say no.
You don't know that.
You won't say no, right, Amy?
Please don't add me into this. Please.
I think Amy would like to have her own sourdough soft taco.
I think Amy likes me so much that she would share her soft taco with me. Right, Amy?
I think I'm gonna bake something over here.
Hooray, to the kitchen!
You will sit down and you will have your sourdough soft taco.
Oh boy.
Knuckles, let her bake.
You win this round, Batgirl.
I win every round, Echidna.
Why was I involved in this?
This conversation is mutated.
Real talk, sourdough soft tacos are really good.
Like, you know what? I'll give it to Sonic. I will give my sandwich to Sonic. I'll share it with him.
Alright, you guys. Oh, can we turn his psychokinesis on again really quick?
Oh.
So we can see how that looks over the... Yeah.
Psychokinesis. Also, by the way, let me see, what is it? Who said it? Nobody said it, but actually, fun fact, the reason why Knuckles makes sandwiches and likes making sandwiches for people is because it's technically a knuckle sandwich.
I prefer the regular sandwiches, to be honest.
You don't like my sandwiches?
I don't
like knuckle sandwiches.
I don't want to be given a knuckle sandwich in that sense. I already had.
I'll take away your knuckle sandwich.
You've already tried to punch me in the face, Buster. Sonic Adventure 2.
Whoever said that it was a metaphorical knuckle sandwich? You have a literal knuckle sandwich. But now you clearly don't want it, so I'll take it.
I already licked it. Hands off.
That's fine. Not like,
See, look.
I haven't licked anything inside this house.
I'm already eating the sandwich. Hum nom nom nom.
Nope.
Om nom nom.
He's just like trying to reach his giant hand down her.
Oh my god. Oh gosh, we're gonna.
That image is so wrong.
He just takes it out of her mouth and the whole sandwich.
She'll fight him. They will literally fight.
She tried to eat it whole.
There's a struggle with Knuckles' arm down her mouth.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. The images keep on getting worse.
Oh gosh. Well, on that slightly horrifying note, everybody, Sushi and I need to go to our next appointment, so we do need to start wrapping it up. What a place to leave it off on.
I have the sandwich. Now you'll learn to be grateful.
Be careful, I'll bite you. Give me my sandwich, I'm starving.
Sharp teeth.
I'll bite your leg. I was thinking of from Monty Python. I'll bite your legs off.
I'll bite your legs off.
Oh boy, okay. Alright, real quick, some last announcements here. Once again, this was, I'll need to finish coloring it again later because Sushi and I need to head out to our next appointment. But this has been a coloring stream for the, Sonic Summer t-shirt, and for once we actually had Ames in here, so we went a whole hour longer than planned, because that was fantastic. Woo! But we do need to, once the Sonic Summer 2017 shirt design is finished, we'll, be putting that on Teespring, and we'll let you guys know so that, you'll be able to get it if you would like, but we'll keep you guys informed. In any case, Ames, we're going to say some goodbyes, and Platty, you too. Do you both know how, like, in the, hang on a second, let me check. Ames, are you looking?
So there's no way for me to look at the list.
Oh, okay, well then Ames can do it. Ames, can you, on the streaming screen, can you go back there really quick? Like where or are you there where the live chat is?
The question is passing me by, but yeah.
Yeah, you see those 3 dots up in the header area that say live chat? Can you click on those and then go to participants?
Participants. Ooh. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Should I just start saying names down the row?
Yeah, let's, we'll do it back and forth so you don't have to say, like, all 111 all by yourself. So I'll do one, and then you do one, and we'll go back and forth. Vinny and I have done it that way before.
Okay.
Alright, everybody, we do need to say goodbye now, and Ames, you can say the first one.
Bye-bye, Amy Rose the Hedgehog.
Bye to Amy Rose the Hedgehog or Rosie the Rascal.
Bye, Amy Fourhip.
Areli Fujimori.
Ashley the Hedgehog.
Avery Hempel.
Benjamin Sawaya. I'm sorry.
Blurry Gamer.
Fox the Hedgehog.
Brett Shuster.
Catherine Anderson.
Cat Yoshi 47.
Cornivus Killer Blade.
Dav Gamer.
Elena Beauty.
Estudio Q Gabby.
Genesis Rodriguez.
Inventive Creator Z.
Jaden Bishop.
James McIlwee.
Jamie Kleinkopf.
Jean Seni Heredia.
Just sounds like you guys are taking attendance.
We're very focused.
Paul.
Kami's Gift.
Here.
Keely the Hedgehog.
Bueller.
Here.
Pika 133.
I think, Kevin the Devil Hog, and I think I need to... Okay, you did Kika, so I've got Lyrical Miracle 9608.
My British friend.
O'Hara.
Alright, MC Marigi.
Nico Vocaloid 3.
Mel Bell.
Miss Player 30.
Missy Morbid.
Multimedia Fangirl 200.
Goodbye to Ninja Squirrel 1.
Bye-bye, No Name.
Bye-bye, Omega Fan 101.
You are the best.
I think we couldn't hear the one you just did, Ames.
Bye-bye, Plushy Child.
Goodbye, Pokey in my pocket.
Bye, Prince McKean.
And Ricky.
Ruby the Cat Editor.
Samantha the Hedgehog.
Sana the Suncat.
Sander Smill.
Sapphire Acorn.
Sapphire Love 123.
Sassy BG.
Scott Conlon.
Screwball and Fluttershy. There's no R.
Shadow X251.
Fluttershy. Sheath the Shadow Angel.
Silver the Hedgehog 27.
You're awesome.
Snowy Miku 5.
That was Snowy Miku 65 and Sonic Fanboy 114. We can skip Sonic Song 182, that doesn't count.
Bye bye, Sonic Theater 77.
Super Blaze 33.
Super Sonic Girl 1.
Superstar Boy 13.
Super Yoshi E.
Susie Kirby.
Sylvia Raven Wolf.
Almost there. Tails Gamer 24.
The DJ.
The Dragon Skull.
Trixie the Hedgehog.
That was Trixie the Hedgehog and Vane Ray.
Willow Drost.
XX Keela 1XX.
Yad the Hedgehog.
Last two, YOLO Crash 26.
And Zaffrey 7.
There we go. Alright everybody, thank you for joining us for a coloring stream. We did Sonic Shadow and Silver for the Sonic Summer 2017 shirt. We had Ames show up to say hello. So goodbye to Ames.
Bye-bye.
And we had Platinum Speed roll into town. Bye, Platty. Oh, and she's eating a sandwich and says goodbye. And Musical Sushi was here and colored Silver in the sandcastle.
Yay!
And also Melvin and Jazzy, I think, basically just made trouble the entire time in the chat. Somebody told me to go get my ninjas, and so that's like, come get your children from school, they're suspended. Okay, then...
I'm sorry, it lagged so bad while you said that in Eggman's voice.
Oh gosh. Alright, everybody. I guess that's it for now. We gotta go.